What's up, replay viewers? Let's see who tunes on in. Pat Waters Vlogs, first one in the room, and Miss Cecilia, welcome. Good to see you, Chiladine and Din Din, welcome. Good to see you, Sally Sevico and Julie Ross, welcome. Good to see you, Pamela Millar out there in Scotland, and John Burke, welcome. Good to see you, Donna and Brian Glover, welcome. Good to see you, Theri Mary and Dan Harsman, welcome. Good to see you, Robert T. and CB Earth Day, welcome. Good to see you, D9, welcome. You like the music? That music's from the 1972 and the original run of the Price is Right, yeah. Good to see you, Jay Chulo, welcome. Good to see you, Jay Chulo. And good to see you, Griff. You were thinking of me, Jay? Awesome. Good to see you, Griff, in Vancouver, Canada. And Simon, welcome. Good to see you, Esteban, welcome. And Charlinks, welcome. Good to see you, Photolife24, welcome. Good to see Activity 79 and Phyllis 2284, welcome. Welcome to Grand Central Terminal. We're right here, and we're gonna really wander around Manhattan today and see the town. I am testing out the broadcast in 1080, so hopefully we don't lose signal too much, and hopefully the signal looks nice and clear for everyone out there. Good to see you, Gail, and good afternoon, Colleen. Good to see you, Lino Vincent. I'm doing better. I'm about 85% back, Lino Vincent. 85% back. Thank you so much for asking. Nebul, bienvenue. Everybody follow Nebul. He's a great live streamer from the south of France. Bojan K is tuning on in from Slovenia. Welcome. Thanks for checking on in. And Dave Jeffries in Niagara Falls. Welcome. Good to see you. Good to see everybody in the chat, people. Let's get going. Let's get moving and grooving here. Might as well, because we already have more than 50 people in the room. Ugh, daylight savings time. Good to see you, Shaman Zito. Ugh, daylight savings time. I'm not a fan of it. And this live stream is being created for one purpose only, and that's to get me used to this stupid time change. Okay. I need to get over this stupid time change here. It's so annoying. But 42nd Street, everyone deduce we're spilling out onto right now. Good to see you, John Lore, welcome. Are we still at 720? Are we still at 720, Din Din? Let me know if we're still at 720. I thought I was at 1080. I'm testing it out. They need to pass the absolutely, man. Absolutely. Pat, I couldn't say it better myself. Good to see you, Emily, welcome. But here we are. I felt like I lost the hour, Phyllis. I woke up, everything is shifted an hour later. Ever since I woke up, everything's shifted an hour later. Good to see you, Rouge Jones, welcome. Welcome to Grand Central Station, Grand Central Terminal. And now, if we could get 100 people in this room in the next 5 minutes, we'll do something cool. But that's suffice. We could get 100 people in the room in the next 5 minutes. Totally violating, yeah. Remember that we get to relive an hour in autumn. So, I mean, we do get that hour back, but we just relive it. We relive 2 a.m. on Marathon Sunday morning. The first Sunday in November. Doesn't get more New York than that, ladies and gentlemen. Does not get more New York than that. We're right down the block, right down the block from the Petri dish. I'm back in your time zone, Din Din. Awesome. This daylight savings time, it's such bullshit. It's such bull. But good to see everybody. We're almost to 100 already. If we get to 100 people, I'll show you something really cool. Let's see if we can do it. Hit the like button if you just tuned in. Hit that like button. Good to see you there, Captain and the squad. Welcome. Let me see how the camera thing is. The camera's been weird today. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's doing that thing today. All right, our switching of cameras is a little bit delayed here. All right, so our switching of cameras is being weird today. I don't know why. I was trying to remedy that before the beginning of the broadcast, and I can't seem to remedy it. Hit the like button so we could get 100 people tuned on in. That's what we want right now. Now you wanted to go to Nice today, but you couldn't make it. It's all good. Is today the last day of the bicycle race? I don't even know if today's the last day of the bicycle race. Paris-Nice. I think we either have another week of it or another few days. I didn't watch my coverage this morning because I woke up obscenely late because of this damn time change. M. Zambrano, welcome. Oh, today was the last day. A bit cloudy in New York Train Watch. Welcome. Gotta watch that finish to the race when I get home. Let's see, can we get 100 people? I don't think we're gonna be able to get 100 people in here. We're gonna have to miss this. Want to make sure a lot of people are here to watch what I'm about to do. Little bit of construction going on here. I heard it's going to be ending this year, Photo Life, but I'll believe it when I see it. Supposedly we're springing forward for the last time, and that's it. We're just springing forward, and we're not going to fall back in November. Teovas, Yasu, good to see you, RJ in Colorado, and Neil's watching in Flatbush. Welcome. Let us see it. Yeah, Din Din. You're a good viewer, so. And only 50 likes. Yeah, there are a lot of people here who just like watch and don't contribute any. Anyway, definitely not yet. No. Gonna do my best to stay on till sunset. Hey, who's a fan of the was it there? Not the Goonies. Gremlins. Who's a fan of Gremlins too? Yeah, will they let me in? Maybe. Jack Spencer, good to see you. Good to see you there, Cammie, absolutely. How's my day going, Cecilia? Fantastic. You guys are here with me hanging out. Welcome to the Clamp Center, everyone. Gremlins number 2, right here. Good to see ICU Investigations from rainy Georgia. What? Stone Mountain, right? Stone Mountain. Good to see you there, William. Can we get 100 people tuned in? Let's see. We're at 92. We're at 92. I'm literally holding random shots now officially. Good to see you, Barbara C. Welcome. Want to make sure a lot of people are tuned in for what we're about to do. Good to see you, Susan Ingalls and Arjan. Welcome. Good to see you, Steelhard. What's inside the big building? It looks like we have some kind of maybe a law firm. The Museum of the Dog is also right here. I just realized that. I'm gonna come to this museum soon. I just realized it's right here. The Museum of the Dog. Where is it? Is it right down there? Yeah, the Museum of the Dog is right here. Dog Museum. Oh yeah, look at got a little Dalmatian in there. Oh wow. Wow, I can't wait to see this place. Good to see you, Sebastian, welcome. Ooh, we have 100 people in, okay. We have 100 people in and it's within 10 minutes, so that works. Now you got the Gremlins music stuck in your head, right? I mean, how many shots in Gremlins number 2 happen like literally right here? Yeah, Museum of the Dog. Gonna be taking my wife there soon. And I just realized it's right here in the Clamp building for the movie Gremlins 2. This is the Clamp building. And most of the scenes were shot right here or in the lobby right there. And I think they recreate the lobby to a certain extent out in Hollywood. Yeah, the Museum of the Dog, presented by the American Kennel Club. Okay, guys. You could find the coolest things. There's a cat museum too? Really? Nice. Like count up to 75. That's a beautiful thing. And that's good. You guys wanna break the matrix? Who wants to break the matrix? Good to see you, Nicola. Nicola Sampson, welcome. Who wants to break the matrix? It's actually pretty quiet here though. Pretty quiet for a Saturday here along Park Avenue. Pretty quiet. Or pretty quiet for a Sunday. Sorry, it's Sunday. See, this is how awful I am. I don't even know what day it is. The old MetLife building, the former Pan Am building. Who wants to break the matrix? Let me know. Let me know if you guys want to break the matrix in the chat. Let me know. Always good, John Lore. Always good. Arjan, I'm doing great. Arjan, I'm doing great. All right, guys. You guys ready for this? You guys ready for this? And I think some of you who've been here, who are regular viewers, you guys might know what we're about to do. So here we are at East 40th Street, Park Avenue, and we encounter a closed tunnel. Shall we go down the closed tunnel? Good to see you there, JC Droid, with a $2 super chat. JC Droid, thank you so much for the very generous $2 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $2 club. Much, much, much appreciated, JC. Me and Bill Murray want to thank you for that super chat. So thank you so much for the super chats. You guys want to do it? Should we do it? Yes, I do remember the helicopter accident. Well, actually, I wasn't alive when the helicopter accident happened, but I know a lot about it. Oh boy. Oh boy. What's gonna happen? Will we get in trouble? Oh man. Let's see. I think there's somebody down there on a bike. Let's see. So this is the old Park Avenue tunnel. Good to see you, Linda. Yeah, I've got a bike in here. And Ramona, welcome Ramona. Do I have a light with me? No, I do not. Wow. Last time I came in here, there was nobody in here. So we got a few people in here. Good Instagrams in here. It's like people are taking pictures. So we're near underneath Park Avenue. Griff, it's been shut down for a few years, but it's like street artists have been coming down here and just doing murals. We had a couple of interesting individuals that we just walked past, so my New York instincts are kicking in and it's telling me to keep moving, so that's what I'm gonna do. Because can't do much of anything if I'm in the dead middle of the tunnel. Neil, they do come in here and sweep the homeless. There is an area where homeless do live, if you will. There's like a stairway area that was pretty much right by where there's two gentlemen. I was making sure to keep the camera off. were. Yeah, this is a little sketchy today. Good to see you, Travis. Welcome. But yeah, street artists have been coming down here, and they just decided to start putting up murals and stuff. It looks like there was fires down here last night. I keep on walking over soot and stuff. Wish I had a bike. Good to see you, Jerry. Welcome. I'm sounding a little bit better. I'm not 100%, but I'm feeling better. Oh, the two people who were in here, I think, left. Oh, Shar, we're just getting started, Shar. We're going to be here for, I think we're doing 3 hours today, 3.5 hours. So, good spot to find the purge, maybe. Let's keep on moving here. Today we're going to do around probably 14,000 steps. Walk about maybe 5 miles, 6 miles. Dylan's off asks him, I'm from New York. Born and raised in Brooklyn, Dylan's. Born and raised. Welcome to the channel if it's your first time. Gotta scream like I'm in Hudson Yards elevator, pretty much. The tunnel is pretty long. The tunnel goes from 40th Street all the way down. We're gonna pop up here at 33rd. But if you have a bike, it's a great way to kind of cheat a bunch of red lights. The fuck was that? The fuck was that? That shook the whole fucking, that shook the whole tunnel. What the hell was that? It's the Chelsea Hotel in Manhattan. Sandra Ann, yes. The Chelsea Hotel's on 23rd Street in the neighborhood of Chelsea. Cars used to drive down here, not anymore. What the hell was that? That shook the whole fucking thing. I'm happy we have our microphone set up back so you guys could actually experience that with me. Well, we have made it. We have made it. We have made it to the end. We have made it to the end. Yeah, no, Phil, it's a little bit creepy knowing that I'm not alone in there. The last time we came through here, we were completely alone, and there's a few people in there. And I also know where people are hiding, so there's a spot right by where those two guys were. Now this guy, still got here who passed us. Isn't that pretty cool? Isn't that cool, Shar? Big Juice, welcome. Huh, interesting. He's going back in, and he was clearly talking to somebody. A little Shadesville going on over there. I'm not gonna lie, guys. A little shady going on over there, but whatever. It's New York, right? Might as well start the show with a big crescendo and go through a creepy old tunnel, the Park Avenue Tunnel, everyone. Yeah, reminds you of Annapolis. Yeah. So again, starts out here at 33rd, takes you all the way up to 40th. No orcs, no, Jim, good to see you. Susan Watt, is the tunnel always open? Yes, technically yes. Supposedly you can't trespass through there, but it's, people have been riding bikes through it. And in recent days, there have been street artists who've been painting huge murals down there. So, and I wanted to slow down and really enjoy the murals, but there's clearly there's people in there. And I don't know what's up. I don't know what they're gonna do. Max, good to see you. Waiting for people to pop out. Oh yeah. I'm safe with us. It's okay. Yeah, Dylan, I've been live streaming for almost 8 years now, and also this is our second time we've gone through the tunnel, at least here on live stream. I've been through this tunnel on a bicycle many times. Chris MG Vlogs, welcome. Good to see you there, Chris MG. Everyone follow Chris MG, a great vlogger on the island of Grenada. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. We made it through the tunnel. Let's go down 34th Street. Let's go down 34th. Good to see you there, Susan. From Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And Robert, welcome. Let's get a nice view of Empire here. This is a little interesting. Huh. This is a very... I feel like ever since I've walked out of the house today, the simulation is broken. Yo, Ange is in the house. Good to see you, Ange. Everybody check out Yo, Ange. Her and Joe up there in the Upper East Side. Fantastic live streamers. Good to see you, Ange. Hope you're doing well. Go inside what, Big Juice? Are you saying the tunnel? Because we walked through the entire tunnel already. And there's people inside of it. We just walked through the entire tunnel. If you missed it. You missed it. If that's what you're referring to, go inside. They have clearly did a weird update to Prism Live Studio. I don't know what they did to it. But if you're just tuning in, we just walked through the Park Avenue Tunnel. Now we're going to cut across 34th Street here. The beeping was the GoPro started. Oh, really? Oh, he was trying to film something. Probably AR. Yeah, probably. That's true. I did hear a beep, but what was the big thud sound that we were hearing? The Cobble Hill Tunnel is sketchy. Well, Cobble Hill. You talking about the one that Bob Diamond used to do tours of way back in the day? There's a video of Bob Diamond right here on YouTube showing that Atlantic Avenue Tunnel. I got to go inside of there twice. It was pretty cool. Too hot. Welcome. Welcome. First half hour of the show already down. Just like that. What was the big thud we heard? That's what I want to know. What was that weird ass thud? Yeah, I'm thinking it's construction, AR. I'm thinking it's construction. It sounded like maybe like some kind of a crane or something like that. It is pretty neat under there, Pat. Yeah. I wanted to show you guys a little bit more of the murals. Obviously, we're going to go back there, so it's not like the last time we're going to be going there. So, but next time I'm going to really spend some time on the murals. Like Nona Sports, welcome. Yeah, John, it was pretty cool. You had to go down like this 18-foot ladder. And it was an experience, to say the least. The last day I went there, it was a very hot summer day. It must have been like 110 degrees on the roadway. Once you got underneath the street level, it was like 70-something degrees. It was incredible. It was incredible. There it is. There it is, ladies and gentlemen, the Empire State Building. Approaching Madison here. I think we're in Manhattan, too hot. Yeah, it's in the title. The manhole in front of Trader Joe's, literally in the middle of the street, yes. And Christine Collins with a $5 super chat. Christine Collins, thank you so much for the very generous $5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated there, Colleen. Thank you. Or Christine Collins. Thank you so much, Christine. Christine Collins, thank you so much for the very generous super chat. Might have been mixed up, maybe. Want to go inside the Empire State Building, Big Juice? I can't go through security with the gimbal. I can't go through security with the gimbal fired up the whole time. John, you like that? I had one of those gifts lying around on the phone, so I decided to take advantage and make something this morning. Welcome to Peoria, everyone, where the steam comes out of the street because we have volcanoes underneath. Good to see you, Caroline, and welcome. Empire State Building never gets old, absolutely. Well, Empire State Building, one of the few buildings in, one of the vintage buildings here in New York City. Can't say few because there's quite a few. But yeah, some of the older vintage buildings completely powered off of that steam. Pretty cool. Good to see you, Scott Chrysler, doing great, doing great. As we continue on. Ibrahim, merhaba. Smoke them if you got them. I'm feeling better, I'm feeling better. Each day is a little bit more progress. But this time change messed me up. No, it's not normal, Big Juice. We're living in like Mad Max and the Thunderdome times here in New York City, so the whole city's falling apart, imploding, if you will. And yeah, so there's constant sounds of sirens and horns, and it's a chaotic mess of a place. Love the sounds of the city there. What's that there? Good to see you, Crazy. Good to see you, Crazy. Welcome. Yeah, the time change is annoying, Caroline. Time change is really annoying. So it's like right when I got my internal clock like really good, they just ruin everything. Yep, falling apart, too hot. Yep. Haven't you watched? Anyway. Yeah, no, I was happy. I was quite happy living in, what was it there? That was standard time. Now we're into daylight time, which is super annoying. All right, Empire State Building, ladies and gentlemen. Empire State Building. Dylan, check out my replays and find out. Yeah, no, still confused, Ange, me too. It takes me about a week. It takes me like a week or two. Yeah, John. It takes me about a week or two to get used to this stupid time change. Let's see. Where should we go? Let's do a nice big loop of Midtown because we got time. Let's go see the giant Solo Cup, and then we'll make our way down to the Hudson River. Let's do that. Good to see you, Vaughn Williams. Welcome. Watching with Smokey and Caddy again. Good to see you, Smokey and Caddy, and good to see you there, Vaughn. Welcome. Like count up to 125. Keep on hitting that like button, people. Lets me know you care. It'll help more people find the nonsensical broadcast today. Andy slept like 12 hours yesterday, so he's good. Good to see you, Andy. Andy, I slept 12 hours, I think, today, and I'm not feeling it. More than welcome for liking your video. It's fun. You guys change in 2 weeks. Yeah. Me too, Cammy. Me too. Making our way north along 5th Avenue. Pretty light crowds out here considering it's a Sunday. Have I gone to one Vanderbilt? Yeah, M. Zambrano. Check out my short videos. I have a few videos from the summit. Is Central Park close? Yes. Less than a half a mile. Did you like the sunset in Coney? I appreciate that. I do sleepwalk through the city, Crazy. What do you think this live stream is? It feels like jet lag. That's a great way of describing it, Din Din. It feels like jet lag. We got to rock. Steady, steady rocking all night long. Love that song. What are we at here? 36. 36. There's our Empire State Building. We're going to be staring at that a lot from different angles right now. But we're going to make our way up to Rockefeller Center and then make our way across to the west side. And I'm feeling we're going to get a sunset tonight, so we are going to go to a sunset location. So stay tuned for that. Brian Glover with the weather forecast there. Conditions out in Brooklyn are fair. It's, what is that there? What did that say? 46 degrees Fahrenheit with the wind blowing out of the southwest at 4 miles an hour and a relative humidity of 40%. Feels a lot warmer than that here in Midtown. Absolutely, John Law, absolutely. Well, we went through the Park Avenue Tunnel. We now are making our way up to Rockefeller Center to look at a crushed solo cup. Empire State, your favorite state? Visited every time you went into the city. That's a beautiful thing there, Julie. Remember the Fifth Avenue card shop? Lino, I think that, is that 80s? I vaguely remember that. Where is One World Trade Center at? You can't see it from here. It's in lower Manhattan. Manhattan's a big place. 11.5 miles from north to south and about 2.5 miles wide. The city of New York, something like 47 square miles large. Then JC, this is not traffic, JC. This is not traffic. This is bucolic considering that it's Fifth Avenue. Is the ice skating rink open? New York City has many ice skating rinks, crazy, so you have to be specific about that question. But yes, we have many ice skating rinks. Rockefeller Center ice skating rink that we're coming up to is currently open. Have you ever walked from north to south? Oh, on a bicycle I have, never walking. On a bicycle I have. On a bicycle I've actually gone around the island of Manhattan. Again, never walked it. Arjan's drinking Starbucks, awesome. You missed Midtown. And anything you want to visit anytime, thanks to visit. Mike Napo, welcome, good to see you, Mike. Oh, I'm in the show. Oh yeah, we're truly wandering Midtown at the moment. We're going to make our way over to Rockefeller Center, and then we'll make our way across to the East River. I think we'll go see the Intrepid today. Let's do that. Andy S. It snowed in North Carolina today. It was amazing, awesome. I hope somebody live streamed that. We could talk about the weather forecast here in New York for Monday night into Tuesday. It's a crazy bag of potatoes, people. It's a crazy bag of potatoes. That's all I'm going to say. Big Jude's Duncan's Toy Chest was created for the movie, not a real place. They try to get permission to film inside FAO Schwartz, and FAO Schwartz said no. So no, the Duncan Toy Store, not a real place. Oh, you watch Sully? Awesome. We're going to go right by where Sully landed his plane on today's live stream. Stay tuned. Julie lived in Long Island for a while, and she used to see the train approach at night. Yeah, that train approaching at night is truly magical. Have to agree. A lot of beautiful buildings along this stretch, Lena. A lot of beautiful buildings along this stretch. As we approach one of the most beautiful buildings in New York, the main branch of the New York Public Library, right there. I love playing chicken with people on the sidewalk. It's really funny. Because I have the microphone, I can stare right at them and still talk to you guys. And anyway, so much fun. Big Juice, that information is readily available on a little thing called the internet. There it is, New York Public Library. A copy of the original grid plan from 1811 is in that building. In front of the library, guarding it, patience and fortitude. Let's say hello to patience and fortitude. Neil, thanks for directing me. I like that. That's a good direction right there. Let's say hello to patience and fortitude. We need to talk to some statues. Let's do it. Let's cross Fifth Avenue here. Oh, look at that lovely Sunday afternoon in what feels like early spring. Now, of course, which one is patience and which one is fortitude? That's what I want to know. Which one is patience and fortitude? A lot of stuff in this building, yeah. Remember the city went dark on November 9th, 1965, yeah. We didn't pay the bills after the 65 World's Fair. We owed people money. Good to see you, Bob Doyle, welcome. The weather is nice right now. I haven't broken up my live stream glove yet. All right, so patience is on the left. So this is patience. And fortitude is on the right. 5 inches of snow in Iowa. Good to see you, Don Lester, checking on in. Welcome. He got a pigeon on his head. He has a pigeon on his head. He's got a little pigeon on his head. Yeah, Darren, that happens from time to time, Darren. That happens from time to time. Ooh, watching TikTok. Wait, the voice of TikTok is on that. I heard the voice of TikTok. Yeah, Bobby Moses couldn't pay the electric bill after the 65 fair, so that's why we get the power out, the great power outage here in New York on November 9th, 1965. This is true history, people. True history. All right. Continuing on. We're going north, by the way, on Fifth Avenue. Gotta pass the Deuce. Your star sign is a Leo. There you go. Making our way north. Let's see. Is this guy from Jersey? Let's see. Should we let him go? Let's let him go. Let's let him go. Let's let him go. Let's let him go. Oh, Zayden. He has a custom plate, Zayden. Nice guy, Zayden. Can't even know how to drive a car. Haven't heard of any progress for the new pedestrian mall along Fifth Avenue. Good to see you, Sampa. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. There is a preliminary design for it, but nothing yet. Nothing yet. Oh, it's a guy guy hustling right there. Oh, got a lot of vendors out here. Good to see you, Nellie. Welcome. We're approaching 43rd Street, walking north along Fifth Avenue. Good to see you, Serenity. Welcome. People getting a hustle on here on Fifth. People getting a hustle on here on Fifth. Making our way up to Rockefeller Center. We'll go see the Crush Solo Cup. Then we'll make our way down towards the west side. And we'll make our way over to the Intrepid and go south. Bruce Wayne is watching it in Portugal. Boa tarde, Portugal. Yes, exactly, Darn. The Fifth Avenue open air market is open for all your needs. Hey, are you looking for some knockoff bags? Well, we got some right here on the corner of 44. By the way, don't buy these knockoff bags. This promotes human trafficking. So it's really sad. There's a really sad New York Times article about that. A little chilly out here, JC, but it's actually not that bad. If you keep moving, it's not that bad. You know what, Nelly? This is not a lot of people. It could be a lot more crowded than this. Not a lot of people out here. This is pretty chill for a Sunday. And there, by the way, there's the Best Buy where I got my pocket Wi-Fi device. Have I seen The Lion King play? Yes, I have. Ooh, everyone's got to run the red light here. I bet you they're from Jersey. Oh no, 2 Ubers. 2 Ubers, everyone, running the red light. 2 Ubers. All right. Wow, a lot of action happening here on 5th, though. A lot of vendor action happening here on 5th. Very interesting. Very interesting. Oh, it's pretty nice out here, Don. Yeah, it's in the 40s. No wind. Very light wind. Very light wind from this perspective here. And yeah, Best Buy does have good deals. Thanks to you, the channel members, I'm able to afford 2 cell phone plans. So I am on 2 different networks, and I hope it's holding up well today, guys. Because I have upped the video resolution. So let me know. Last night was very busy. Yeah, at nighttime is usually a little bit more busy than in the afternoon sometimes. Wow, a lot of handbag guys up on 5th today. Tien Nai Jen, hello. Signal excellent today. Okay, good. Good, that's what we want. That's what we want. Thank you so much, gentlemen. Thank you so much. Da, 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 da. Yeah, looking great today, yeah. Yeah, they released an update for Prism Live and Speedify. So I think now I feel more confident live streaming at a 1080 rather than 720 today. So we're trying it out. And so far, so good. Thanks for hitting that thumbs up. As we make our way north along 5th Avenue. Oh, sorry to hear that, Darren. Yes, it is, Tyler. Welcome. It's also Sunday. It's also Sunday. Gotta come out, Don. Gotta come out, visit New York. It's only one New York, everyone. Only one New York. Ooh, the X27. That's the express bus to Bay Ridge right there. And he honks. I think I know that driver. I think I know the driver. I know almost all the express bus drivers now. That's how cool I am. Yeah, well, Nelly, it's New York, so certain things happen that we have to adapt ourselves to living here. And by default, it makes us really cool. Good to see a neat Weaver from Athens, Georgia. We are different. We're built different. Yeah. It's fun, baby. It's fun. All right. Coming up to the Christmas vortex, ladies and gentlemen. Should we scream, "Where's the Christmas tree"? Where's the Christmas tree? It's warm out here. Once I get moving and grooving here, it's warm. My goodness. Wow. We're entering the Christmas vortex here. Saks Fifth Avenue, right down the block. As we get ready to cross 48 streets. Like the individual styles, yeah. You know, New York is an international city, so I don't have to travel. Everyone comes to me. Is there still a slogan painted by the last mayor on 5th Avenue, 57th? No, ICU, yes and no. It hasn't been touched up, so I think they're just going to let that fade they got to let that fade. Still there, but they got to let that probably fade. The Christmas tree is mulch and maybe a house or two. They donate the lumber to Habitat for Humanities after the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree gets taken down. When is Easter this year? Caroline, I have no idea. Hey. Right here, the Easter parade will take place. Well, we kind of have an Easter parade. It's more like an Easter. It's more like an Easter show-off. Everyone grabs their hats and they close this section of Fifth Avenue here. And everyone just kind of saunters around. Easter's on April 9th. There you go. So we'll be open in Coney. Well, they had to put the fencing around it because some tourists probably want to do some stupid nonsense with the art. Here it is, everyone. We go solo together. Good to see you, Michelle King. Good to see you, Johnny. Welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, the gigantic Crush solo cup. It's art, people. It's art by Paula Crown called Resilience. Gotta love weird-ass art, huh? Very interesting. From this angle here, it looks like a fish's mouth or something like that. Yes. Absolutely, Julie. Yeah, it's interesting. In the shadow of St. Patrick's Cathedral, right across the way from Saks Fifth Avenue. This is where they have the light display, by the way. Good to see you, Joelle. Welcome. Vendors are out as people defiantly cross Fifth Avenue. I don't recommend doing that. How much did that art cost? Don, I have no idea. You're going to have to go to the Rockefeller Center website to find out. Good to see you, Joelle. Welcome. Let's make our way through the plaza here, shall we? Solo together. Rockefeller Center, everybody. See, once I go in there, now all the tourists want to go in there and take pictures. Ooh, good song. Yeah. My dog, I gave you my key. Everybody. Woo-hoo. Nobody knows it. Right from the start, the girls are... Hi, with your clown. Isn't that a great Art Deco building? Oh my God. He's just hanging on out. Yeah, it's good cardio music, right, CB Earth? Right, really good cardio music. I gotta learn the lyrics. I gotta learn the lyrics, Jay. Now, for everyone who's gonna say later on in the live stream, where are all the people? Please answer them before I could answer, and say they were on the stream earlier. Even though for a Sunday this isn't very crowded. CB, welcome. Let's see people skate. Let's see if anyone falls. That's why I come here. David Letterman once described the ice skating rink as people skating on a bar of soap. Cold yet in New York? Not yet, not yet. It's actually kind of warm. Good old Prometheus stealing the flame of knowledge. Right there. A little bit of Denmark in the New York City Rock Center Lego shop. Really? That's pretty cool. Oh, that's right. Legos from Denmark. Oh, bloody hell. I got an audience here. Got a whole audience here hanging out behind me. Okay. I literally just had a whole audience right behind me. Anyway. Wonder which building is the oldest? Well, all these buildings here were built at the same time. So like 1932, 1931. The first set of the complex here. There's other buildings on the other side of 6th Avenue that are also part of Rockefeller Center. And those were built in the 50s and in the 60s. Did we catch a guy falling? That's awesome. That's what I was hoping for. Is YouTube getting more lenient about live streaming music in the background? No, but I take my copyright like a man, so I don't mute on this channel. This is such a different reality. You would say that, oh, absolutely. Bruce, I would say the majority of people ice skating are not from New York. Yeah. Most of the people here are not from New York. But yeah, if you're new to the channel, I take my copyright like a man. I refuse to mute the music because we are walking around out in real life. You can't mute real life. And that's what makes, I guess, my live streams a bit better. We don't mute. The music hall lobby, beautiful Art Deco dream. This is one of my, it's another great Art Deco dream right here. Wisdom and knowledge shall be stability of thy times. Zeus sending down his lightning bolts there. Get a lot of audience here today. I got a lot. Whenever I stop here, I get audience. It's kind of amazing. We keep on getting audience. This is really funny today. We got to get out of here. We got to go to an emptier place, guys. We got to go to an emptier place. This is it. We got to get out of here. Louise Poppy, good to see you. Kia ora, Louise. Everyone follow and subscribe to Louise Poppy, a great live streamer from New Zealand. Kia ora. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, Monica. Welcome out there in Italy. Buongiorno. Buongiorno, Italy. A lot of audience today. A lot of audience, guys. Mike, NYC. Yep, that's where I live. Gonna make our way down to Radio City. I'm the camera king of Midtown. Lino, I wouldn't put it like that. We are having fun though today. Yeah, let's find some quiet. Let's go to we went to an abandoned tunnel. Let's go to an abandoned pier or something like that. Let's do something cool. There's some great stores here in the Rockefeller Center area. Yeah, there's some great stores. Miguel Gonzalez, welcome. Approaching 6th Avenue. And we're gonna walk right past the Brill building. How much great music has come out of the Brill building? It's coming up in a little bit. Caroline, have a great afternoon. Caddy Corn's watching in Florida, welcome. But everyone, check out Louise Poppy, a great live streamer from the other side of the earth, literally, out there in New Zealand. Got Radio City right here, that's right. The Art Deco masterpiece of Radio City. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. 6th Avenue. Oh, that weird apple is still here. Let's see the weird apple. The weird apple is still over there. The weird apple is across the street. Let's go see it. You wish there was VR mode. Bruce, I don't like live streaming with 360 cameras. This is the closest to VR that you're gonna get. Boa tarde, that's all I know in Portuguese. Boa tarde, boa tarde. Or buonanotte, buonanotte. Or bom dia. That's all I know, and that's literally all I know in Portuguese. So that's all my Portuguese. But I try to make everyone feel welcome here. As we cross 6th Avenue, and let's see this. Let's see this here. This weird ass apple. It's usually there was a lot of like fencing around it. Seems to be no fencing around it anymore. Sunshine NYC, welcome. La Gran Manza. All right. Well, for more information, scan the QR code, kids. Scan the QR code. Yep. Yep, it's art. And it's supposedly there are lights here at the bottom of it. I've never seen the lights turned on this thing. Oh, that's so weird. Does the Christmas show really end December 31st? Wow. It's a good Christmas show. I'm glad you're enjoying, Sally. I'm glad you're enjoying. Wow, Lino, that's crazy. All right. Let's make our way across on 49 here. Let's make our way. Yeah, Spanish for big. Oh, is that really Spanish for Big Apple? Awesome. It's an interesting piece of art. I mean, it's cute and all, but you know. We're gonna see some cool stuff along the way today. But it is warm. The birds are chirping. The Big Apple in Spanish, just Sport. Welcome. Just Sportsnets. Welcome. Ken Junge, welcome. Making our way now. We're going to go straight across. We're going to go straight across 49 now. We're going to take 49 all the way down to the east, to the Hudson River right now. We're going to take 49 all the way down to the Hudson River. I am doing my best to visually express 3 hours. Let's see here. 3:51, coming up on 4 o'clock. Sunset today is around 7. So I want to get to my final destination around 6. So we have another 2 hours to go here. So maybe I'll slow down a little bit here. We went through the tunnel. We went through Rockefeller. But yeah, JC, that's one thing about New York in general, that you could always find something to eat. Except in Coney Island, where if you live on the end of the peninsula, you're kind of stuck. But it's quiet. It's quiet. The Big Apple's going to be on display until September 7th. Okay. Yeah, the Big Apple means the big city. Yes, indeed. The term the Big Apple is actually a horse racing term from like the 1870s. There was a series of big horse racing events, and they culminated to the big race here in New York City. And horses eat apples, so the Big Apple. The Big Apple is a term from horse racing. As we approach the Petri dish in Times Square, we're going to, as always, avoid Times Square. And we're going to go right on to the west here, over to the Hudson River. Sam Malouf, welcome. You love New York? Me too. What do I think about the Coney Island casino? Well, I'm pretty sure it's not going to happen, but a casino would be devastating for a place like Coney Island, mainly because it wouldn't help the local population. It will decimate the local population, and we all know what Atlantic City looks like off the boardwalk, so not the best idea. Very little litter. Yes, streets are pretty clean out here. It is Midtown after all. I mean, I could stop and find like a garbage bag somewhere that's discarded. I know some live streamers like to do that. They'll find like one garbage bag and say, look how dirty the city is. It's like Mad Max and the Thunderdome. Ah, there it is, everyone, the Petri dish. Times Square. And the New Year's ball. Right there. The year isn't up, though. The year isn't up, but there it is. There's the Petri dish, everyone. This is the old it's a Barclays Bank building. It used to be the not J.P. Morgan Chase, but what was the company that collapsed? They were based out of this building right here. This is now the Barclay building. Yeah, the Petri dish. That's what I call it, Sunshine NYC. Do I have a pedometer? Julie, no, I don't have a pedometer. It's on my phone, and it gives me like a good estimate on what I actually walk, but it doesn't have an exact number. But so today we're going to be doing about 14,000 steps today. Why Petri dish? Because everyone from all over the world comes here and mixes here and creates a new kind of thing with the air. The ball is too small. We're pretty far away from it. We're pretty far away from it. But yeah, sometimes the dregs of society come on out here. And look, the Brill Building, everyone. How much great music comes out of the Brill Building, or came out of the Brill Building, which is today now an apartment building. So much history here. No, it wasn't Goldman Sachs. There was another company in there before. Can I show you the building across? I think we have moved on there, boy. Talking about this building over here, I don't know what you're referring to. But now we're on Broadway, and we're going to continue on west. Do I remember Mama Leone's restaurant? Nope, never been there. Oh, you saw it? Okay, cool. Yeah, delay on this thing sometimes up to 12 seconds. Exactly, Chris, exactly. Which hot dogs do I recommend? I recommend a good hot dog. How about that? I recommend a good one. As people death-defyingly decide to play chicken with the camera. They look right at it and they walk right towards it, and I'm like, I'm not gonna move. If you only knew the faces I make when I do this, everyone. If you only knew. Lehman Brothers, E-Bike Mike, there you go. That was the corporate headquarters of Lehman Brothers. Thank you so much there, E-Bike Mike. Yeah, Lehman Brothers. That was the one where everyone was coming out with like all their stuff from their office and everything. So let's say hi to our friend over here. Let's say hi to our friend. Isn't she looking lovely today? Yay. Good to see you, Easy Rider. Welcome. Happy Oscar Sunday. Ken, which gimbal do I use? It's in the description below, Ken. An Osmo 3. Everything I use is in the description below. How long have I lived in New York City? My whole life. I gotta take my wife in here. I gotta take my wife in here and have something with her in here. This looks so cool. It looks so cool in here. There's like flower petals up on the ceiling. I've been to Tad's Steakhouse, yes, back in the 90s. Random questions brought to you by Schaefer Beer. For people who like having fun, for people who like having more than one. Schaefer is the one beer to have when you're having more than one. Schaefer is the one beer to have when you're having more than one. Vaughn, no, we are avoiding Times Square. I mentioned that earlier. I'm avoiding Times Square. We're walking straight across on 49 to the Hudson River. And we're going to make our way down to the Intrepid Sea Air Space Museum. We're going to go along the Hudson River, see where the miracle on the Hudson happened. Hey, we're at Worldwide Plaza, where an entire 8-hour documentary was created for the building of this building called Skyscraper. All takes place right here. This is the former site of the third iteration. This is the site of the third iteration of Madison Square Garden before it moves over to where it is today. What's my favorite color? I think it's blue. I think it's blue. Keep walking. Exactly, Louise. There's enough people who do Times Square every day, so no need for me to go to Times Square. No need. Not going to antagonize people with random questions and stick fake microphones in their face and intrude on people's birthday parties. Yeah, more plane spotting coming, Linda. More plane spotting coming. Don, enjoy, John. Enjoy. The Big Ten is right now in Brooklyn at the Barclays Center. The Big Ten Conference. Nice little urban plaza here. Yeah, Catfin. It's many food emporiums on Manhattan Island. It's food emporiums, D'Agostino's. I know something's fresh just for me. Yeah, that's true, Strawberry. That's true. It's very true. Louise, we're right by Marty 888 NYC's apartment. He lives right around here. I wish Marty would come over to YouTube and live stream over here.
Like 100% right down his alley. Like, it's a hard.
That's very true, Neil. It's very true. My Krishnamurti meditation's now officially kicking in, folks. So, if your comment has very little relevancy, or it can't be even turned into a moderate joke, I'm probably going to ignore it. So, we're making our way over to the Hudson River now, and we're going to get away from the humans. We got to get away. We're getting down to the Hudson River. Going to show you where Sully landed the plane. How about that? Going to show you where Sully landed the plane. We'll probably get below 300 now as we make our way further away from Times Square. So everyone's going to start tuning out, which is fine. We got a lot to see still today. We're going to be on for a hot minute. Not cold out at all. It's actually pretty nice. Not wearing gloves. That's how you know it's not cold. Once I wear gloves, that's how you know it's cold. That's very true. This is true, Coconut Telegraph. This is very true. There used to be a Petland. Oh, it's still there. The Petland discounts over there. Yes. Yay. Flywing scooter. Yay. Yeah, exactly. Strawberry. It's a great strategy. It's a great strategy there, Strawberry. I'm getting tired already. It's this damn time change over here. I intentionally didn't drink coffee today either. I'm only drinking tea today. But something tells me that by the time I get to Coney, I'm going to need a coffee. All right, let's continue on. As we walk the streets of Hell's Kitchen, a neighborhood I have seen change dramatically in my short life on this earth. I remember coming down here in the 90s as a teenager and seeing this neighborhood quickly gentrify, and within all these older apartment buildings, you have much newer apartment buildings, but all relatively the same size. A lot of television and voiceover studios located in this area here. Good to see you, Diana Lee. Welcome. We're not that far from where, what's it called? Sherry? She took over for Wendy Williams. She tapes not that far from here. In the old studio where Montel used to tape, and Carney Wilson. Let's go back to the 90s when there was talk shows everywhere. Of course, Gordon Elliott, his studio was across the street from an A&P. It used to be an A&P along 9th Avenue. You could also see that A&P in the car chase. Well, actually, not the car chase scene, but the crazy taxi driving scene in Die Hard with a Vengeance. They used this area here a couple of times. Ooh. Looks like he's riding a brand new scooter with a baby in his lap. Okay. Welcome to Hell's Kitchen, everybody. Oh, I think we got somebody vlogging. And Ken Junge with a 55 Norwegian kroner super chat. Ken, thank you so much for the very generous 55 Swedish kroner super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's 55 kroner club. Much, much, much appreciated. Thank you so much for your super chat.
It's interesting right now.
We got the Bill Murray now. The Bill Murray is back, ladies and gentlemen. Something I've been trying to make work here in the live stream for many a year. So now I can properly thank you guys with a gif of Bill Murray holding a martini glass. Every super chat gets to Bill Murray. New here in the Dutch Miles live stream. The Skyline Hotel, ladies and gentlemen. This building was like a big deal in the 60s because it was all car orientated. You did not want to be down here in the 60s. It was kind of rough down here. This was the area where the prostitutes were. But boy, has it come a long way now. It's come a long way, kid. It's come a long way. But yeah, I recently stumbled upon an article about this hotel here, and evidently like the design of it was a big deal back in the 60s. One of your buddies lives in the neighborhood? Nice. PL, welcome. You ate there once. Awesome. Hope you enjoyed the meal. The Westies ruled that area. Yes, they did, Neil. Neil, you're dating yourself, Neil. You're dating yourself. Yeah, Bobby Moses would be proud. Yes, he would. That's the Westies. I ate them Westies there. They're kind of like pirates, right? Making our way down to Hudson River. I'll show you guys the Intrepid Sea Air Space Museum. And then I'll show you where Captain Sully landed the Miracle on the Hudson. That's coming up next. Good to see you there, Sherendino from Hanover, Germany. Guten Nacht, Hanover. Welcome on into the show. Saw already quite a bit on today's wander through, at this point, Midtown. Started at Grand Central Station. Then we made our way over to the Park Avenue Tunnel. We walked through the Park Avenue Tunnel. Went down 34th Street for a little bit to the Empire State Building. Walked up 5th Avenue to Rockefeller Center. Now we're going all the way across town along 49. Using the power of the grid, straight lines. It's wonderful. Making our way down to the Hudson River. There used to be a Howard Johnson's a long time ago. He was working on CBS at 57th Street. And yeah, got to watch the Miracle on the Hudson out the window. Nice. Yeah, the plane landed at around 42nd Street, where the Circle Line docks. And luckily, Captain Sullenberg knew this He knew about the ferry terminal that was located right there, so he knew that safety wouldn't be too far away. So he knew exactly where to land that bird in the water. New York seems like Sao Paulo? Could be. Could be. I'll see you later, RJ. Have a great afternoon. As we make our way across 11th Avenue here, as you see now the streets are quiet. Now the streets are desolate. Yeah, he knew where to land. He basically thought about everything in like 30 seconds. A lot of productivity lost that day, absolutely. I was very happy that I had off from work that day, and it was actually the first breaking news event that I watched on an HD TV. That's what the miracle in the Hudson would always be for me. It's when HD TV came to my house for me and my parents. It was really funny because the first thing my parents did was basically talk about everyone's hairline and everything. And then when the miracle in the Hudson happened, it was quite beautiful watching that whole event take place on TV. It was like perfect timing, like 4 in the afternoon. It's pretty cool. But Michelle King, welcome on into the show. If I missed you and you said hi and I missed you, well, welcome to the show. We are wandering, exploring Manhattan today with no real set plan in mind. Just kind of wanting to keep the shots visual and exciting for everyone today. So, the aircraft does act like a boat, so it can float. But unfortunately, there are some watertight hatches that Captain Sullenberg forgot to close, and that's why eventually the aircraft would sink below the water. The aircraft then drifted down the Hudson River just north of the World Trade Center. It'll be tied up to the seawall at Rockefeller Park. Pretty crazy. Tamara Britton, welcome. Good to see you from Switzerland, Joshua. Joshua, welcome. From Switzerland, from Basel, Switzerland. Good to see you. Good to see everybody, people. All right, we have made it down to the Manhattan Cruise Ship Terminal. Good to see you, Margie Blah, welcome. So the Manhattan Cruise Ship Terminal, looks like no cruise ships are docked at the moment. We're going to take the pedestrian bridge over. But it looks like that sun's trying to come out. It's doing its darndest. Let's make our way down to the Intrepid Sea, Air, and Space Museum and cross over that pedestrian bridge they got over there. As we now say goodbye to Midtown. Well, we're still going to be in Midtown for a little bit more, but we're going to make our way into Chelsea now. Let's go for a beer at the Jane Hotel. That sounds like fun. The Jane Hotel that used to be a hospital, and that is where the survivors of the Titanic were placed after they arrived on the Carpathia. You could always rely on Dutch. Thank you so much there, Rob. Appreciate those kind words. Kathy Lay, welcome. Beach Bum, I'm hoping you're enjoying your day. Wouldn't it be fab if the sun came out? Yes, the next 2 days are going to be very dreary, Margie Blah. Big storm a-doing. Big storm a-doing for Monday night into Tuesday. Oh, that's a beautiful thing, Ramona. Thanks for the update. Lady Coach Explorers, welcome. And Noble Sweetness, welcome. Welcome on into the show. So Margie, all right, here's the deal, guys. Since we're walking under some very ugly scaffolding, I might as well give you a weather report. There's lots of interesting weather data coming in for the storm from Monday night into Tuesday. 3 of the 4 models. What? Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Hey, man. Bye. Bye. Oh, Pennsylvania plates. Why am I stopping on somebody with Pennsylvania plates? Anyway, she wants to just look. Just wants to show her dancing in the car. Okay, whatever. Anyway, good to see a Lady Coach Explorers out there in Qatar. Welcome. All right, so here's the deal, guys. There's 4 main weather models that forecast the weather, especially for large, like snow events, if you will. And 3 of the 4 are saying that New York City is going to get a trace to 5 inches of snow, right? So 3 of the 4 models say we're going to get from a trace to 3 to 5 inches of snow, right? So that's 3 of them. 1 model is saying that New York City will get between 17 and 20 inches of snow. Now, there are a couple of big variables with this impending storm. I don't think New York City is going to get 20 inches, 17 inches. I don't think we're going to get that. But it is possible we could get like maybe 5 inches or maybe 6 inches. But it's looking less and less likely, especially considering how warm it is right now. But the weather forecast is all over the place, to say the least. Stay tuned. Yeah, I saw 14 inches upstate New York. I also saw 22 inches for places like Albany and maybe Rockland County, up in that yonders. And it's warm. Yeah, Linda, it's warm. Like right now, it's like legitimately warm outside. That sun trying to come out. Let's walk over the footbridge here. It is very different on all the platforms, Margie. We're gonna have a better idea about the snow tomorrow night. I believe in the European model also. The European model is one of the models that is forecasting for like maybe 2 to 5 inches. Sunshine, I'm very tired of the cold rain also. Good to see you, Apprentice. You get the bread and milk. You get the bread and milk, everyone. Get the bread and milk. All right, crossing over the footbridge here. Good to see you from the Netherlands. Coming in September, awesome. Crossing over the footbridge, everyone. We're going to make our way over across the way to the Intrepid Sea Air Space Museum. We're not going to go in it, obviously. We can see a great shot here of the SR-71. So we're in Midtown West. So Midtown Manhattan, 46th Street, the West Side Highway right here. And right over here is the Intrepid Sea Air and Space Museum. We get a great shot of the SR-71 right there. Pretty cool shots here. Let's cross West Street here. Also known as 12th Avenue in some places. Kind of interchangeable. Yeah, we're up in Midtown, Audrey. Way up in Midtown today. Making our way downtown, kind of. Space shuttle, pretty cool to look at here at the Intrepid. Have to agree. A really cool shot from right here. This is really cool to walk over and see this thing just hanging out right here. It's pretty cool. The Intrepid, everyone. Sea Air Space Museum. School group entry straight ahead. Then the museum, you got to go downstairs like everyone else. But such a cool picture from right here. This is a cool Instagram. Pretty cool Instagram from right here. All right, let's head on down. On to the bike path here. Hello there, Camden's Takes. Welcome to the show. And Denise, welcome. It is a beautiful ship. The Intrepid, World War II veteran, also fought in Vietnam. Joelle, yes, Hudson River, yes. Yes, Hudson River. BK, any Indian girls or Indiam girls? I never heard of an Indiam girl. I'll be on the lookout for those. Yeah, Linda, you know, to be honest, the boat itself is kind of a weird structure, so cell phone signals are not exactly the best on the Intrepid. I don't remember when West Side Highway was elevated. That's before my time. Yes, the submarine is still on the other side. I believe it's called the Growler. It's still there. Never knew about that walkway. It's been there for, it's been there for like maybe 10 years now. They built that walkway because they thought they were going to build like a pavilion, a standalone pavilion for the space shuttle in that big empty lot, in that big empty parking lot over there. It's sleep deprived too there, Deming. Good to see you. The space shuttle is in that big box in the back of the boat over there. That's where the space shuttle is. We can't see the Statue of Liberty from this perspective here. If we go further down Hudson River Park here, we will be able to though. Metalhead Warrior, welcome. Missed the sim truck yesterday, watched the replay. Awesome Activity 79. Thank you so much for watching the replay. What's the temperature in New York City? I think it's 48 degrees. It is very huge. They also use this ship for recovery efforts for the Gemini space program. And we can see a Gemini spacecraft right here. There's a space capsule from the Gemini right there. The Metalhead Warrior, good to see ya. Shout out to all the channel members who make the channel happen. Thank you so much for your generous support. I could imagine it's a little scary climbing up the deck, yeah. But like I said, a cell phone signal not the best on the Intrepid. Back in the Periscope days, I did try to live stream from the Intrepid, and besides there being way too many kids all over the boat, the cell phone signal seems to be interfered by the ship's structure. So, not the best. Concorde's really nice to see. Even though the last time I went there, I was a little upset that they tried to upcharge me to see it, even though my ticket said that I had access to it. I'm not gonna lie, the Intrepid, not one of the best venues. It's kind of a tourist trap. Mino, you're more than welcome. As we come onto the Circle Line Pier here, let's make our way out to the end of this pier, see what it looks like, and we'll come back. Yeah, just noisy kids. I love noisy kids. Oh, you know what I like? I like dogs on kayaks. This is what I'm talking about. Yes, we are going south today. We are going south. This is what I like. That dog's living his best life. That dog's living his best life. Zamir's here to say hello to all the sexy ladies. Good to see you, Zamir. Zamir, I notice your pattern, Zamir. You don't even interact with the broadcast. You just say hello to all the women in the audience, which I find rather interesting. I'm amazed how many people can hallucinate in their mind that they could maybe pick up somebody in a chat of a live stream that's not even theirs. Anyway, I told you guys we're gonna make jokes today. We're gonna make jokes. The dogs are the man. Yes, yes they are. Man's best friend. But right here, this is where the shuttle, space shuttle Enterprise is. And the SR-71's on the front. No block, Sampa, no block. No, I like to have fun, Sampa. I like to have fun. Yeah, it's not a dating site. I mean, my name is not Tinder. My name is Dutch Tinder. Love the SR-71, me too. Busy, welcome. This is not a dating service. Friendship Lights, good to see you. Everyone check out majors_minis on Instagram. Friendship Lights is a great artist from Southern Brooklyn. Good to see you, Friendship Lights. I hope you're doing well. Station to station, that's right. All right, we have made it to the end of this pier. Right, we can't see, yeah, from this perspective here, we're not going to be able to see Statue of Liberty or anything like that. We're just not too far out from the Circle Line Pier. But right here, everyone, right here is where the miracle on the Hudson happened. Right here is where the aircraft landed, the A319 landed right here. Oh my God, Friendship Lights, that would be amazing. That would be amazing, Friendship Lights. That would be epic. Okay, so Hudson Yards, sorry, not Hudson Yards. Yeah, Hudson Yards. I always called it Atlantic Yards. Hudson Yards, off in that direction. The Duck, the Edge observation deck right there. Midtown Manhattan off in this direction here. 42nd Street, the Chinese Consulate building right there. We have here Worldwide Plaza. We walked right past that building a little bit earlier on. And this is the Circle Line Pier here at 42nd Street. And right here is where Captain Sullenberg landed the Miracle on the Hudson. And it's perfect timing here because we have not one but two ferry boats coming in. If you can imagine, this A319 came right down here. It touched the water right about where that ferry is. And then it came in right here. And then the ferry boats from the ferry dock terminal that we're going to pass in a little bit on 40th Street, they came out and rescued people. And it was an amazing, amazing rescue operation. Most of it happened on television because there's a couple of traffic cameras there for the helix, for the entrance, for the Lincoln Tunnel. So we watched it at home basically in real time. I mean, we saw, this is what we saw at home. So me and my mom, I'm not gonna lie, guys, I was having a day off. I was chilling out with my mom. We were watching Judge Judy and we're enjoying Judge Judy together. Then they do the breaking news and we literally see the plane, nobody around it, just floating around. And right as I come on with the breaking news, it was like a minute or two later, maybe 5 minutes, the ferry boats came into the shot and it was amazing. It was amazing seeing these ferry boats come into the shot. And then basically we followed the plane drift down the Hudson River and everyone was off the plane by the time they got to like 34th Street. But the pilot did do a marvelous job. It was pretty amazing. And the evacuation happened fairly quickly. It happened with, I think it took about 18 minutes in total to get everyone off the plane. Like off the plane and onto a boat. Some people did panic and jump into the river and try to make it to the shore. But remember that the current was really strong that day. So luckily some of the folks on, I think it was a fireboat, like a fireboat, little Zodiac boat, pulled some people out of the water. Yeah, it was like 18 minutes, right? Something crazy like that. One of those fun stories to hear about. This is the old, wow, this has seen better times. This is the old water taxi dock right here. Clearly not in use. It was winter, yeah, it was in February. That's what you love about living in New York City? Absolutely. Absolutely, PL. It was a miracle. But this is the old This is in terrible disrepair. This is the ferry dock landing for New York water taxi, which is now no more. There is no water taxi officially. Everything is either city sites or top view. Absolutely, JC. I want to give you value for your time with me. And I'm not going to lie, I'm entertaining myself 10 years from now. I'm going to watch these live streams 10 years from now and just enjoy them thoroughly. As we have here the Circle Line boats. Circle Line Bronx here in front of us. This is my dream job, by the way, to be a tour guide on the Circle Line. This is my dream job. You found the Circle Line cruise just through me. Thank you so much there, Margie. I'm glad you enjoyed that. I'm happy you enjoyed that. Parwiz Safit, welcome. As we now make our way south again along West Side Highway, approaching 42nd Street once again. I think the Circle Line is sailing today. They sail every day. Let's see here. Is the Beast wouldn't be running today because it's still cold. (42nd Street). Yes, we did take a Circle Line tour many moons ago for your class trip, Catherine. Yeah, me too. I've been on the Circle Line many, many times. Really great ride. Audrey, New York is only one New York, and New York has many facets. So yeah. Already 4:30 now. This is good. 4:30. I want to get to my sunset destination by 6 o'clock. You would like to ride up the West Side Highway to the George Washington Bridge. That'd be pretty cool. How can you get to Bear Mountain? You go north along the Hudson River from New York City. JP, aloha from Hawaii. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Still Sunday. Is it still Sunday there? Thanks for staying up late. If you're staying up really late, Louise. So here is the ferry terminal where the Miracle on the Hudson happened. It happens right here. So this is where all the survivors come in. They come in from right here. They literally, the ferry boats go out, the plane is drifting out here in the river. The ferry boats go out, they get all the survivors. They get everyone. Nobody died. Nobody got really injured. And then they were brought into right here. Have I ever been to Saratoga Springs? No, I have not. All right. Let's go to a nice, I said earlier, we're going to go to a nice big abandoned pier when we were in the crowd of people. So let's go and go to a nice big abandoned pier. Is there a plaque commemorating the Miracle on the Hudson? Actually, there's not. Amazingly enough, there is no plaque that commemorates the main locations where the Miracle on the Hudson took place. I mean, if there's not a plaque here where everyone was rescued and brought to, maybe where the plane was tied to the seawall down in Battery Park City. So, yeah. But there's nothing, unfortunately, nothing. Isam, welcome. John Wild, welcome. And good to see you, Wolfgang, welcome. Good to see everybody, people. Hello there, JJMRK2, welcome. We're now across the street from the Jacob Javits Convention Center. What am I having for dinner tonight? I actually don't know, JC. Don't know what I'm having for dinner tonight. Do not know. It's a surprise. I'm surprised the signal's been rock solid this whole time. It's been pretty good when it comes to the signal today, which is really nice. Jacob Javits Convention Center right across the West Side Highway from here. And then just beyond that, Hudson Yards. And like I said earlier, we're going to go to a nice big abandoned pier. So let's go to a nice big abandoned pier. No, Wolfgang, no mushroom soup. Again, I don't know what I'm having for dinner tonight. Are they taking down the vessel? There's been only discussions about it. There's nothing set in stone about its removal or any word about its removal anytime recently. All right, Pier 76 here. We go from Rockefeller Center to a nice big abandoned pier. Oh, this is the one of the propellers here from the USS United States, or the SS America, the SS United States. The United States lines focus their freight business at Pier 76. The company's transatlantic passenger service was based at Pier 86. Yes. Good to see you, Redstone Soldier. Welcome on into the show. Better late than never. Yeah, no word about the vessel coming down or anything like that. There's no word on that. I know that once news of the vessel, of any kind of alterations of the vessel take place, it's going to be in the news. It's going to be publicized. So, but from some of the people who I know who actually live within the Hudson Yards development, there has been discussions, kind of rumors going around, talking about the structure coming down. But we'll see. Thomas Heatherwick not happy about any kind of alterations to happen to the structure, like netting or anything like that. Yeah, it's too warm for snow, Wolfgang, too warm. At least right now it is. Norm in Bangor, Pennsylvania, welcome. It's a pretty cool little spot here just to kind of skate around at. Big empty pier. Helicopters. landing right down the way over there. Which pier has the salsa dancing? Catherine, I actually don't know. I don't know which pier has the salsa dancing. I know down by Christopher Street there used to be a pier they used to use for salsa dancing, but that was that wasn't around since the 90s. So. But as we're here at Pier 76, the whole miracle on the Hudson takes place right here. Marty Lewis, welcome. That's right, Strawberry. Very appropriate statement right there. I have to agree. As we can see the helix to the Lincoln Tunnel right across the way. Let me show you the helix here. The entrance to the Lincoln Tunnel. The Lincoln Tunnel ventilation shaft's right over there. And there it is. All that traffic going up into what, 495 is the highway? 495 comes spiraling down into the Lincoln Tunnel right there. It all happens right there, people. It is a shame, Bob, I have to agree. A little windy right here. Coming from the Turnpike, DC, that's right. Pretty nice shots there. Al, good to see you. Let's see, we go right down the end of the pier here. Yeah, the current today I think is pretty strong. I don't know if you guys can hear the wind. A little windy out here, guys. Little windy out here. I'll see you later there, Joshua. Until next time. All right, we've got a great view of Hudson Yards here. We can actually see the vessel, which is right down over there. Looking right down Hudson River. We do not have a view of the Statue of Liberty from here, but we do have a view of One World Trade Center. We do got our view of One World Trade Center and the 31st Street heliport. We can actually see Waters Seoul from here also. Pier is pretty big there, Sampa. Sampa, this pier used to be the NYPD tow pound lot. So it's really big. Actually, we can see the Statue of Liberty. There's the Statue of Liberty way down over there. There's Statue of Liberty. Statue of Liberty right down over there. Wonderful place indeed. MM, welcome. One World Trade Center right over here. And do we have a helicopter taking off here? Let's see if we have a helicopter taking off here. Adoring fan, welcome. It does look tiny from here, yeah. We're pretty far up the Hudson River from New York Harbor right here. Luis, it's been a fabulous walk and we're nowhere near done yet. Nowhere near finished. I want to see if we see this helicopter take off here. This wind here is a bit chilly though. It's a very chilly wind I'm standing in right now. It's going right in my face. And the sun The sun trying to get out. There's the sun, everyone. But yeah, you know, sunshine after the rain. You know, I think people use this as an AOL chat. You know how it is. You know, if I'm not on, people don't talk to each other. I guess. I don't know. Good to see you there, Norman Ross. Welcome. Wow, that's a big comment. Okay, let's continue on here. Oh yeah, this used to be the NYPD tow pound lot. And then at the end of this pier is the Exotic Car Club, where people borrow exotic cars to drive around. Made in Manhattan, welcome. Been a pretty fun stream so far. We've seen quite a few diverse landscapes here. Yeah, Cammy, I think they're still trying to figure out what they're going to do with this space. I think they're still trying to figure out what they're going to do with it. So it's pretty big though. Bagels and Walks, good to see you, Bagels and Walks. Everybody check out Bagels and Walks. He's a great live streamer from the Upper East Side. Hope you're doing well, Bagels and Walks. But yeah, it's huge. This was the tow pound lot. So this was a pretty big building here. Not gonna lie, that looks like fun. Wow, last time we were here, there was literally nobody here. And now, it has come alive. So the paint of the columns is just New York State colors, Redstone Soldier, just New York State colors. So, state colors. So they use this blue and yellow scheme and gray in some of the tunnels around the city. This is, Hudson River Park is a state park. Neville, welcome. We're now across the street from the Jacob Javits Convention Center. Sun trying to come out. It was a big Cuomo thing. It was a big Cuomo thing, the colors. Yes, it was. You remember the concerts? Yeah, they had tons of concerts down here back in the day. Good to see you, William. Thanks for checking on in. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for explaining it. There you go. Yeah, it's like a big Cuomo thing. Yeah, it's the PowerPoint presentation colors, yeah. And they were telling us how long to stay inside for and all that. Which if I was smart, I would have been out there live streaming in it, but. Three Kings, welcome. All is well. Hope you're doing well. It is a peaceful area. It's the waterfront. Waterfront's always a little peaceful. All right, we're going to make our way to 34th Street once again. And then we're going to make our way up to the entrance. We're going to make our way by the vessel. And then down, we're going to go down the Highline Park. You would go to the Javits Center for the bike show, yeah. The bike show, the car show, the boat show, all the shows. My Astoria stream. Oh, really? Awesome. Awesome bagels and walks, yeah. Yeah, some of the trees are already beginning to bud out, which is crazy. But everyone follow Bagels and Walks. Between myself, Bagels and Walks, and Yo Ange, I think you'll get all the. I think you'll get all of the cherry blossom coverage in. Very nice area for a run. All right, we're gonna make our way up. 34. Yes.
I'm just curious.
Yeah, you're staring.
Oh, I'm sorry, just looking.
Yeah, there's like 300 people watching.
Oh, are there?
So yeah, I do virtual tours here in New York City.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so this is called a Gimble.
Yeah,
A Gimble.
No, I didn't know if you were an auditor.
All right, no, I'm not an auditor. There you go. Yeah. Anyway. I work for the law, people. I'm a bail bondsman. Ah! Anyway, you put a phone on a gimbal with wires coming out of it, and people always want to stare at it. So I stare right back. The vastness of New York City. No, Rushman, there is no. Rushman, that's why I always ask myself, why do people live stream in Times Square every day when New York City is so big? Good to see you, Rush fan. Welcome. He's afraid the government's watching, and the government is probably watching this live stream, not going to lie. The spiral right there. The spiral's supposed to have like trees on these setbacks here. I don't see any trees up there just yet. Cammy, I don't know why people watch it every day. That's what I don't understand. I don't understand the daily watching of it. And then also just to stay in Midtown. I mean, to stay in Midtown, kind of people stay in a very like small area. This guy's like right here in the middle of the crosswalk. Nice guy here. Nice guy. 13 seconds on the clock. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We made it. Yay. Far more interesting down around here. Yeah. No, Louise, I like to like change up the live streams, So they do drive fast in this part of town. Yes, indeed. Life begins at 40 truck. Welcome. No, New York has so much to see. Yeah. It's very true. Absolutely, Strawberry. That is true. Anyway. As we make our way back towards 11th Avenue, we're going to make our way into the Hudson Yards area now. This area here, this is the northern part of the High Line here, and this is still closed. Sin D, welcome. Will I ever visit Greenpoint? We were in Greenpoint for Manhattanhenge last time, so we'll definitely be in Greenpoint again soon. So stay tuned. But yeah, last time we were in Greenpoint, we did a few things in Greenpoint. We did a Nike shoe event, and we searched the city for art, and then we made our way over to go see Manhattanhenge one day, as everybody hops on the megabus. Wow. Jumping over here. Everyone hopping on the megabus. Now this place is crawling with tourists. Yeah, this is like the one. This is the evil corner where tourists get left off, and they're like, "Where the hell am I?" Yeah, you definitely watch a megabus stream. Yeah, live stream from a megabus would be interesting to say the least. But imagine like being dropped off here like in the middle of the night. I had friends who've had that experience. They've been dropped off here at like 2 in the morning, coming in from Philadelphia or something like that. Megabus could be a reality show. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, 40 truck. Exactly. All right. We're going to cross 11th Avenue. We're going to make our way into the Hudson Yards now. It is cheaper than Amtrak, yeah, sadly. That's why so many people use the megabus. We can actually see some of the trees they got to put on the setbacks here. So this building right here is called the Spiral. And as you see, there's like a spiral that comes down here. But on these setbacks is going to be green platforms, and we can see some of that greenery right now. Got some trees up there. Clearly not a lot of foliage on them, but trees nonetheless. British Gray, good to see you. Welcome. But they got trees on them. The Spiral, ladies and gentlemen. The Spiral. All right, now we're going to enter what might be a very windy area here. Let's see. British Gray, welcome to the show. So now we are in the vessel area now, the vessel straight ahead, and a building that I'm going to refer to as the Duck, the building that has the Edge observation deck, just right over here. Actually, it's behind this building here. Welcome to Hudson Yards. We're on the west side of Manhattan Island in Midtown, 34th Street, 11th Avenue. 34th Street, 11th Avenue. That's where we're at right now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to take a sip of my drink because I'm thirsty. We've been live streaming for 2 hours, and I need a little drink. Oh, yeah. There it is. Let's continue on. Is it possible to walk up outside a Spiral building? Rush fan, no. No, the setbacks on the Spiral are just outdoor spaces for whether it be large lobbies, conference halls, or offices. No continuous pathway up. Very visual, Cammie. Very visual. I'm happy you got to see that video. I'm happy you got to see that video. And we're coming up to the anniversary. March 18th, 2020 was the last time I ever live streamed from the vessel. And while that live stream took place, my entire tour guide business completely evaporated. And yeah, Jazz Lady, good to see you. Welcome. That's a very emotional video for me because while I did that live stream, I was getting texts and emails from all the various companies and coworkers of mine. And while I walked that vessel with all of you guys on the internet, my entire tour guide business imploded. Everything came apart. And there it is. You can watch it. You want Dutch Boy to say hi? Okay, Amy. Amy, what are you getting at, Amy? What are you getting at, Amy? Anyway. My name is not Dutch Boy. Yeah, well, don't call me Dutch Boy. Do me a favor, all right? It means a lot. All right, there you go. But there it is by Thomas Heatherwick. That is the vessel right there. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Neil. It's an attention thing, Neil. They weren't hugged as children. Anyway. The vessel by Thomas Heatherwick. We're going to see another piece of Thomas Heatherwick's architectural work when we pass by the Lantern House as we make our way down along the Highline Park. Let's make our way over there, eh? The vessel. And here are all the people once again. People are all out. No, look, there's a camera right there. Yeah, there's a camera right there. There's a camera right there. Yeah, cool shapes, right? Yeah. I wish we could climb it again. Unfortunately, we can't. We could only go to the base of it. And that is it. There's a lot of copper. Let me sip my green tea. That's right. Hey, sip my green tea, damn it. All right. As we now cross in front of the shops here at Hudson Yards. Looks like they were testing some barriers. Yeah, they took down that netting that they retrofitted to the structure. It's not there anymore. I was just looking for that. And it looks like they have taken that down. I know Thomas Heatherwick did not approve of the netting being installed on the structure. He saw it as like a takeaway, like it didn't look like part of it. He thought it was ruining the art. Who knows if we'll ever see that thing open to the public again. Let's keep on going. As we now enter the High Line. All right, just raise the glass. I don't get it, I know. What's the name of the building that has the edge? You know, Sabine, I actually don't know. I actually don't know the building that has the edge observation deck. I call that building the Duck because it looks like a duck. But I actually don't know the name of it. But now we're going to wander down the High Line. Here we go. The High Line, originally called the West Side Improvement back in 1932. Who saw that on camera? Did somebody see that on camera? Anyway, Explorism, welcome. Somebody pointed at me like I was somebody who they know. Anyway. The West Side Improvement, everyone. Built in 1932. Separating the freight rail lines from the street, 10th and 11th Avenues.
I stayed in the corner or something, I'll be like,
Did you see that, CB? I think it was kind of funny, right? It's like, look, it's Mickey Mouse. Oops. Life begins at truck 40. Yeah, you come out to the High Line. It's a beautiful structure. It's a beautiful, beautiful structure. A lot of people wandering the High Line right now. It's a little windy. Oh, there we go. It's called the North Tower, also known as 30 Hudson Yards. What a boring name, the North Tower. Wow, that name has all the excitement of vanilla. I'm going to continue to call it the Duck. The North Tower, 30 Hudson Yards, like 30 Rock, I guess. It is what it is. As we saunter down the High Line. A lot of people out here. A lot of people out here at the High Line. And this mural here still underneath scaffolding. Hope for that mural to get cleared to the scaffolding soon. Yeah, it's a pretty lame name, the North Tower. It's very boring. I mean, the North Tower, okay. And it's not even the most northerly tower. There's other towers in the complex that are more north of it, that are within the Hudson Yards complex. So it makes no sense. The North Tower. You still disapprove they didn't rebuild the Twin Towers as they were. Well, Wolfgang, you know that the Twin Towers were not fully occupied until the 1990s, right? It was 11.5 million square feet of office space. Way too much office space for Lower Manhattan. Oh, was that another streamer, Gary? Was it really a streamception? Was it another live streamer? Really, Gary? That's kind of funny. But the Twin Towers, it was way too much office space. And it depressed the Lower Manhattan office space market for quite some time, until the 90s. And the new complex only has around 6.5 million square feet of office space in total. So nothing like the original complex. Also, the Twin Towers were some of the lightest buildings ever constructed by man. By volume, they were 70% air. But you're probably never going to see something like the Twin Towers ever built again, because it was such a large project. So. Oh, I'm going to go all the way across here. 16 feet to 18 feet wide. That's how wide the High Line Park is. So when you decide to take pictures on the other side there, you're blocking the whole damn path. CSX is the landlord of the High Line. That's why the train tracks are still embedded in the superstructure. The only structure built on top of the High Line we're now approaching. This is called the 26th Street Flyover. In this area, when the structure was abandoned for some 30 years, some of the trees here grew wild. So Pete Udolph, he's a landscape architect, the head landscape architect of the High Line Park. He repositions some of these trees that grew wild, and also added more trees to create a canopy as we walk through this corridor here. The 26th Street Flyover, everyone. Oh, she just realized. See your eyes through a camera. Good to see you, Greg from Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. Welcome. Been here just watching. It's good photos around here you could take. You could take good pictures around here. That is for sure. And something tells me we're not going to get a sunset. Oh, here's that abandoned building that Coney Island Jim talked to us about. So this building here evidently is all abandoned, and there's a bar here at the bottom floor here that's like perfectly preserved from like the 60s. But here, and like kind of a kind of abandoned building. We got people clearly living in that apartment, but not upstairs. It's such an interesting story behind that building right there. Coney Island Jim used to live out here in the 90s, so he would always come by here, and just has always been empty. It's kind of weird. One of the most expensive neighborhoods in the entire city has an abandoned building right in the middle of it. Right here next to the High Line. As the conga line of life continues on here along the High Line Park, it looks like we have our little tornado here. Wolfgang, I don't know. I don't know, Wolfgang. It's an amazing location. Like, what was that, 26th Street, 25th Street, and 10th Avenue? The middle of the gallery district? I mean, who knows? Definitely some kind of weird story behind that empty property. All right. Got our little tornado here. The tornado is still here, made of foam. Our little foam tornado still spinning about here in the High Line. .40 truck, you're enjoying? I'm glad you're enjoying. Make sure you hit the like button. It is just a matter of time, Gary, because Google's not that far from here. Google owns an entire city block over where the Chelsea Market is. I keep expecting the foam to fly off too, but it's probably a really strong foam. Probably some kind of artistic or construction foam. I don't want to give away the secret. It's a little mini tornado. Oh, we got a big tour group passing here, so we're just gonna let these guys pass here. Douglas Fatiglia, welcome. Hope you're doing well, Douglas. Aloha. Reminds you of a gyro meat grinder. A meat holder, a gyro meat holder, yeah. That's spinning fast for a gyro holder. That's spinning fast. Maybe a Tasmanian devil, maybe. All right, as we continue along the High Line here. We're at the High Line Park right now. We're at 23rd Street, 10th Avenue. Continuing south now along the High Line Park. 23rd Street's right here. Somebody mentioned earlier the Chelsea Hotel. That's right down the way here. Let's enjoy the grid, everyone. The magic of the grid. The Chelsea Hotel, if you look really closely, is in the shot now. But the magic of the grid we could see from right here. Always thought-provoking art, always. There it is. Beautiful view of the grid right there. 23rd Street, everyone, looking towards the east. And I better escape the High Line because look at this big-ass tourist group here. Bloody hell. That is a big-ass group of teenagers. That does not look pleasant. That does not look like fun. Let's keep moving. Good to see you, Walter. Welcome. But some people may or may not understand that to live in New York City is to live in a city of perpetual change. Nothing stays the same for longer than 3 to 4 months. And if you cannot deal with change, then this is not the city for you. There's many aspects and places of this city that do not exist anymore, and I miss them dearly myself. But again, to live in New York is to live in a place of perpetual change. I mean, look at this High Line Park here. This was abandoned from the 80s, and they turned it around in the early 2000s. So, you was born here. I was born here too, Wolfgang. So again, to live here is to live in a place of perpetual change. I was born here too. But there's only one New York. And if you don't like it here, I mean, imagine going somewhere else and you're not going to like it even more. Danzino Vargas. What says here? Buenos dias. Buenos dias. Oh, signs of spring. Look at this. Everything's beginning to bloom early. Good to see you from Vegas, Las Vegas, Nevada. Good morning. Good morning. As we continue to make our way south along the High Line. Everyone getting their pictures in.
Doesn't believe me.
I think when we get to the southern end of the High Line, we're going to have to go into fireworks mode. If you catch my drift, ladies and gentlemen. Because we are approaching the 2.5 hour mark now. We have been on for 2.5 hours. Should have photobombed them? I think I did photobomb them. Not Idea. Welcome from Manchester. Shout out to Manchester. Shout out to Liverpool. Yeah, when we get to the southern end of the park here, I'm going to have to go into fireworks mode for a minute. Beautiful springtime in Peoria. Everyone, welcome. What time is sunset? 7 o'clock, Audrey. 7 o'clock. And bonjour, Lawrence. Bienvenue. As we approached Thomas Heatherwick's Lantern House. So many great art galleries, apartments, all in this area here. But yesterday's sunset was at, what was it there, 5:57, 5:58. So 2 minutes later, we lose the hour, or we spring forward the hour, so thus 7 o'clock tonight is sunset. And I'm going to do my best to try to stay on until sunset. But Thomas Heatherwick's Lantern House right here. Kind of tough to do the live stream here today. A lot of people.
Why'd you name them both rolls?
A lot of people walking really slow today. Kind of messes with my New Yorker speed here. DA. Am I happy with the clocks change? I know I don't like the clocks changing, DA. Don't you like these windows? Yeah. That's why it's called Lantern House. Windows kind of mimic a lantern. Ooh, it's a big TV they got in there watching golf. Got a big ass TV just to watch golf. Wow. Who's got binoculars, right? Yeah. Watch the golf game. Yeah, no, the summer it does kind of get insane up here because it's like gets really crowded. Do I practice some sports? I'm a cyclist. I ride a bike all the damn time. Cannot wait for the scaffolding to disappear. You got me on your 75-inch there, Al. Awesome. Very nice indeed, Raymond. Welcome to the show. Yeah, I like to walk fast, Strawberry. I like to walk fast. Exactly. I ride the Cyclone. That's a sport in itself. There you go, Andrew. Good to know. You know, Paolo Pivi's You Know Who I Am, still here. As we now are going very slow.
Avancing.
Do I do the Seagull Century? No, I do not. $5:21, everybody. $5:21. I think I'm ahead of schedule by about 20 minutes at this point. But Paolo Pivi's You Know Who I Am, right over here. This is going to disappear soon. I'm going to take away this piece of art in a few weeks. As we approach the Chelsea market, this building used to be the largest National Biscuit Company factory on the East Coast. We now know that company today as Nabisco. This is where the Oreo cookie was invented, right here. And Rob Price with a $10 super chat. Rob, thank you so much for the very generous $10 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club 2 times today. Much, much, much appreciated. And Louise Poppy with a $5 super chat. Louise, thank you so much for the very generous $5 New Zealand dollar super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated. And here is a Bill Murray with a martini glass for you. Thank you so much for your support. And thank you so much for your very generous super chats. And everyone check out Louise Poppy. She's a great live streamer in New Zealand. You want to check her out. She shows you some really cool stuff. So check it out. And Rob, thank you so much for your very generous $10 super chat. Much appreciated. Much appreciated, guys. Why did they stop in the middle of the pathway? Because they're not New Yorkers. See? They're not New Yorkers. They're just going to stop. They're just going to stop. They're just going to stop in the middle of everyone. They're not New Yorkers. Look at this sun trying to come out. That sun trying to come out. See, if that sun pops out clear sky at the base of the horizon, it's gonna light up all these clouds here, and then we get one of those crazy sunsets. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm just gonna hang out here. They stop and gawk. Very well said, Cammy. They stop and just gawk. But Louise Poppy, that's who you want to follow. Give Louise Poppy a follow. She does great live streams from literally the other side of the earth over in New Zealand. Yeah, it's 7 o'clock. It's 7 o'clock, Bagels and Walks. 14th Street, ladies and gentlemen, 14th Street. Manhattan Island is 11.5 miles from north to south and 2.5 miles wide, and 14th Street is the widest point of all of Manhattan Island. That is it, people, 2.5 miles to encompass a lot of Western civilization. Here is 14th Street, everybody. 14th Street, right here. There it is, Strawberry. Thank you so much for the link. Everyone follow Louise Poppy right there. Oh, thank you so much, Jack. Have a great afternoon at church. Some kind of weird art piece. We got some kind of weird art. Wow, this is some weird art. It's just sound. It's just sound. It's so weird. We're gonna walk past that weird piece of art in a minute. I'm just gonna go down to the southern end of the High Line here and use the restroom. I am not in the Garment District. This is called the Meatpacking District. The Garment District is in Midtown at around 40th Street, 7th Avenue. I'm right now on 14th Street between 10th and 11th Avenues. There's no bunch of people. It's like a piece of art. It's like just sound. We're gonna walk back there in a minute. I'm just gonna use the bathroom, then I'm gonna come back. We're gonna go to fireworks. We're gonna go to fireworks time really quick because it's just cold enough out here that I gotta go pee. And I realize that I have about 2.5 hours until I gotta go pee, no matter how little I drink. The Whitney Museum of Contemporary Art, right over here. And our main area of the old Meatpacking District is right over here. You'll see, Lawrence, you'll see. Stay tuned. You'll see. Yeah, we're almost there. Just got to get to the bathroom, guys. But it has been a fun little jaunt so far for the last 2.5 hours. Let's see how these microphone batteries doing. I know the microphone batteries don't like the cold, but they seem to be doing fine. They seem to be doing fine upon inspection. Wow, these guys are really blossoming out here. Holy cow.
Wow, you were so trendy. Jeez, I have no idea either.
All right, guys. Hopefully they're open. They should be open. I think they are open. Yes, they are. Okay, guys. We are going to quickly go to some fireworks coverage now. While I use the bathroom, please talk amongst yourselves. Please do not spam the chat with nonsense. And I'll be right back in about a minute, so stay tuned, folks. Never seen the fireworks. Well, we're here now, so here we go, guys. I'll be right back, guys. Intermission. Intermission time, guys. people. Just was waiting a little bit here. I think they're cleaning the bathrooms here, so I cannot use the bathroom at the moment. Yes. Oh, now she's got to say no smoking. As she, great fireworks, Chris. I made those with an app. I'm gonna have to use the bathrooms over in Pier 57 because yeah, they're like cleaning the bathroom right now, and she is taking her time doing absolutely nothing. I actually asked her if I could use the bathroom. She kind of very nervously said no to me. I think because of the gimbal and everything. I told her that it wasn't on and showed her the fireworks. And even though the bathroom was perfectly clean, she just has, she's just being a little corporate there. So we gotta go to a hotel, right? Yeah, we're gonna be doing more fireworks in a little bit. More fireworks once we get across the street over to Pier 57. Yeah, there'll be another fireworks break once we get across the street over to Pier 57. So, at least that's the idea. Yeah, I didn't bring my bathroom inspector badge with me, Sean. I should have done that. Yeah, she does win the Oscar for rudeness. She was really rude. Like, she didn't want to answer my question, which was weird. It's like, okay, I see, you know, like how I asked her how long she was going to take, and she goes, I don't know. So, I don't know how long I'm going to be. So, I'll just go over to Pier 57 where there's nobody. Guaranteed nobody. I could hold it for like another 15, 20 minutes. It's not the end of bathroom Karen. Yeah, it's Highline Park bathroom Karen. Well, let's make our way. Let's make our way over to Pier 57. No, I don't resort to violence. I don't do that. Let's see if we can head over to the elevator and take the elevator down to the street. Oh, this is the art in here. Ooh, this is the art. Oh, this is some cool, weird art. What is this called? Oh, okay, so it's a whole bunch of people. Oh, interesting. Oh, very interesting. There's a sad bladder sound. I think it is. It's sad bladder, sad. And Christmas, it's sad. It's a sad bladder, sad Santa, sad Santa. All right, let's get this elevator up. Here comes the elevator. Hopefully nobody. Oh, there's the art. Oh, speaking Italian. And going down to the realities of our lives, down to 14th Street, leaving the Highline Park, down to the realities of our lives. 14th Street! Now, here, presenting to you 14th Street. Sorry, headphone viewers. All right, we're gonna make our way across the street to Pier 57. Don't you love the reverb? That's why I yell in there, because of the reverb. Gotta have proper reverb if I'm gonna yell. I would be great at a Yankees game. I'm hoping for them to hire me one day. I would rather be the voice of the Mets, but I'll be the voice of the Yankees too. Just gotta love the chat, right, Linda? Linda, this is what I cultivate, Linda. Your youngest dog is looking around. The dog is confused, people. The dog is confused. Ooh, a couple of dirt bikes. No registration dirt bikes right there. Oh, they think they're in the background. There's traffic coming over here. So she was standing behind me posing, so I just turned the camera around on her. Right? She thought she would. Everyone thinks the camera's on me, which is so weird because I'm holding the camera all the way down by my chin. And you have people who are convinced that I have the camera on myself, and so they make faces and they act like a fool, and little do they know the camera's not even on them. But then, if you give me a show, I'll put the camera on you and make you a fool. Anyway. She wanted to make faces behind me, even though the camera's pointing forward. Geniuses, these tourists, geniuses. The camera was turned around. You'll have a lovely view of my chin, people. I think I've explained this before in the past. Anyway. I should go drink a bottle of wine now at the wine house, at the winery, right? All right, these people. I know, they don't know how cameras work. They're all into selfies and stuff. Gennaro J, welcome. Welcome to Pier 57. Let's go to the rooftop park where there's less humans. Especially compared to the little island here. Little island's packed, as it always is. I know, she looked provoked, right? It was kind of funny. She needs to go back to New Jersey. They're overwhelmed in New York? They might be. This place isn't for everyone. Ooh, playing some Jimi Hendrix, man. Hey, man, I'm just drinking some wine, man, listening to some Jimmy, man. Don't worry about it, man. Just bring me the red, man. Later on, I'll have the white. Listen to some Jimmy, man. I'm just drinking, listening to Jimmy, man. No biggie, man. Ooh. This is looking very promising for a very crazy sunset. Another one of your favorite places? Yeah, me too. Good to see you, Optimus got slimed. Welcome. Making our way up to Pier 57. No, it doesn't need a paint job. It gives it character. The chipping paint gives it character. It's perfectly fine. Arjan's still watching. Thank you so much for still watching. Thanks for hanging on out. Approaching the 3-hour mark now. And now I gotta find a bathroom. It only took me 3 hours. But now I gotta find the bathroom, which is right here at Pier 57. Yep, character is rust. And it's nice, man. It's nice. All right, is this the elevator right here? Yeah, this is the elevator right here. Right here's the elevator. a new food market opening up here soon. Yeah, no, I'm gonna hang out, Nibble. I'm gonna hang out. I gotta go pee though. I gotta go pee, baby. Look at this food market though. It's gotta be nice. 43 degrees, so we lost about 6 degrees during the live stream so far today. It's definitely getting cooler outside. Hey, all right. Going up, we wanna go to the park. Closed door. Welcome to the Blue Elevator in Pier 57, New York City's largest rooftop park. Please get ready to enjoy stunning views of the Hudson River, Lower Manhattan, and Hudson Yards. Now, get ready. Here comes Pier 57. Good to see you, Sarah C. Welcome. You get two elevators for the price of one. And that's my job, is keep you laughing. That's my job. The bathroom's right over here, guys. But, ooh, we might get a crazy sunset. All right. Now I gotta go. Now I gotta go, people. Now I gotta go. Yeah, gotta work for that bathroom. Gotta come up here to the roof of this building. Yep, Pier 57. All right, good to see you, Metro Rover. I'm gonna go to fireworks coverage to go take a quick piss. I'll be right back, people. I got lots of water in me, people. I got lots of water. Oh my God. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank the Lord. Okay. Oh, thank goodness. How about carrying a plastic container? It's a little bit too hard, everyone. Did we have sound? Oh no, did we have sound? Did you guys hear me pee? Oh, I hope you guys didn't hear me pee. How long have I been asleep? You've been asleep for just a few hours. Oh no, did we really hear the pee sounds? I hope not. Oh no. It's a very adult live stream all of a sudden. It'll be a very adult live stream. That was the fastest pee north of Dutch. That's right, Linda. You heard the fireworks. Okay, good. Okay, thank God. Oh, thank God. Yeah, it sounded like fireworks. Yeah. Baby, you're the firework. Come on, children, let it work. They make them go. That's right, Neil. Namaste. Drip, drip all around. Only the fireworks. Good. Mary Lily, good to see you. I'm glad you guys got to hear the fireworks. All right, good. We have fireworks sounds. Good. Good. All right, good. I got worried. I'm like, y'all heard my plea? Y'all heard my plea? All right. Nothing like an empty bladder, right? Let's take in the view here. I'm going to hang out here for a little bit. At least we heard the fireworks. Exactly. At least we heard the fireworks. Yeah, the comments are funny. That's what we're here for laughs, Linda. Linda, we're here for laughs. Guys, what a nice little view here. Feeling about 6 pounds lighter. Feeling about 6 pounds lighter. The silent P in water, yeah. Don't you love it? Me too. Look at that view, people. Let's get to the end of the pier. Let's get to the end of the pier. I guess we're gonna hang out now. What time is it? 5:30? We're here like a half hour early. Here early. We are here early and have a lot of time to kill, but then again, the sky is gonna look really cool. That's true, Deming. But you know there'll be some people that are gonna clutch their pearls if they heard me peeing and goes, "Oh, Dutch is such a savage. He's savage. He's such a savage. He pees on live stream." 5:47. Thank you so much, Audrey, for the time check. All right, so I'm like, hey, here like 15 minutes early. I wanted to get here at 6 o'clock. So that's good. That's good. We're here a little early. I still have faith in this sunset. I don't know. It sounded like a waterfall. Yeah, it sounded like Niagara Falls there. It sounded like Niagara Falls. He was peeing. It sounded like Niagara Falls. I thought I was in Niagara. I thought it was like that movie, Niagara. And they got to talk about wings again. That's right. Yeah, faith, me too. I was washing my hands. I did wash my hands. Didn't use the air blower, though. Didn't use the air blower. That was a song, right? B.J. Thomas sang that song, I believe. A good old blowjob Thomas. You know, raindrops were always falling on his head. Am I right, people? Hey, when you gotta go, you gotta go. Now the viewer concurrent number's got a tank now because we have stopped walking. Which is perfectly fine. Which is perfectly fine. You feel closer to me now, John? That's a beautiful thing. Like the carpenters? Like the carpenters, right? Yeah, yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. Oh, there we go. They got a signal bouncing around a little bit up here. There we go. Haven't seen the signal indicator bounce around at all today. Yeah, they're lost, right? Yeah, Dave, it might be we might get an amazing sunset. You never know. I'm going to continue to drink now my citrus green tea. My lunch today was a pepperoni slice of pizza and this green tea. Yeah, more of a Wayne Newton fan. I was more of an Engelbert Humperdinck fan. Engelbert Humperdinck. Anyway. And 4D Philosophy with a $5 super chat. 4D Philosophy, thank you so much for the very generous $5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Much appreciated. He was wondering how technically I could shut off the camera and let a video clip play. There is an app here on the iPhone here called Prism Live Studio. And within Prism Live Studio, I could bring up graphics. I could bring up this GIF here. I could shut off the camera. I could mute the microphone. I could do a whole bunch of stuff in the app. So thank you so much for the very generous $5 super chat. And thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Me and Bill Murray, thank you. Holding a martini. Thanks for the super chat. We brought back the Bill Murray. We brought back the Bill Murray. I am so happy we got back Bill Murray. 5:51, ladies and gentlemen, 5:51 now. Can I go somewhere and sit down is the million-dollar question. Can I find a little spot where I could sit down? I don't know if I can. Maybe up near the top up there. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll go up on the top here and get a view here and just stare at a view sitting down with all of you guys. Because we did walk quite a bit today. We started way up at Grand Central Terminal. We made our way through the Park Avenue Tunnel. Then we made our way across 34th Street to the Empire State Building. Then we went along 34th Street for a little bit to Fifth Avenue. Then we went north along Fifth Avenue to Rockefeller Center. Rockefeller Center, we took that to 49th Street, walked all the way across 49th Street to the Hudson River. Then we took the Hudson River south to Hudson Yards. Then we walked through the Hudson Yards, the Vessel, down the Highline Park, all the way down the Highline Park to here at Pier 57, 14th Street and the Hudson River, the west side of Manhattan. Good to see you, Uncle Nash. Welcome. By tomorrow there. Yeah, words. Yeah, by tomorrow there. By the way, don't rebroadcast people's live streams, everyone. That's not a good thing. You don't want to do that. Hinting. Don't live stream people's broadcasts, people. Don't live stream somebody else's live stream on your TV with music in the background or playing some kind of gambling game. You don't want to do that, people. Am I sleeping good tonight? Audrey, I'll be definitely sleeping good tonight. I'll be definitely sleeping good tonight. No, I didn't do that. No, Nibble. No, Nibble. I found somebody doing that. I found somebody doing that. You want to know? You'll find out in time, Nibble. You'll find out in time. You'll find out in time. Let's find another little spot here. Let's find another little spot here. You get yelled at, yeah. You know, you don't want to live stream somebody else's broadcast. Don't live stream people's broadcasts, folks. Anyway. It's so pretty out here. We're all alone. I love it. I love that we're all alone here. I think we're alone now. Doesn't seem to be anyone around. I think we're alone now. The Fireboat 343 near the bottom of the screen. Is it who you think replayed a live stream? Who do you think it is, Metalhead? Why do some YouTube live streams say it's live when it's a rebroadcast? Because people like to play loops of video, and that's how they get subscribers. I think we're alone now. Doesn't seem to be anyone around. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true, Nibble. That's true. I'm gonna sing my rendition. Live stream plagiarism. Yes, I am so knowledgeable. Damn it, I'm trained. Went to school. Damn it, went to school. The Fireboat 343. Bobby James and the Shondells. Yeah, good people over there. They're nice. They're pretty good. Good music. Good music, Lino. Good music. Ooh, it's getting cold up here now. Yeah, let's get another view here. I will ignore the music. I'll ignore them. No, I caught somebody rebroadcasting Yo Angie's live streams. And that's not cool. You don't want to do that. Especially if I find you doing it. I'm going to have fun with you. But no, Metalhead. No, Metalhead. No, no, no. No, not that. No, not him. Not him. No, he's never live. He's never rebroadcast somebody else's live stream. No. No, I caught somebody rebroadcasting Yo Angie's live stream recently. Yeah, no, Cammy, you know, there's certain criteria to be a respectful live streamer, and the one thing you don't do besides stream sniping people is rebroadcasting a live stream from a monitor, by the way, from a monitor. I was kind of amazed by that. From a monitor, and then like this person was like playing like a gambling game in the background. It was so weird. It was so weird. That's not cool. No, not for Ange. Like Ange is our friend, so I don't like people doing that to Ange or anyone. Even if I don't like the live streamer, I don't like people doing that. Even if I don't like the live streamer, I'm not gonna like that. Let's enjoy the view of the duck, people. There's the duck. Right there. But yeah, how rude and crude and all that. Very disrespectful, yeah. It is what it is, though. I've seen some crummy stuff back in the day, so I like to keep an eye on things. Good to see you there, Jim. Quack, quack. I hope you had a great swim this afternoon. Everyone, we're going to be back in Coney Island on next Sunday, and we're going to hang out with the Coney Island Polar Bears next Sunday. I really hope it's nice and cold and not warm. I'm hoping for some extreme weather next Sunday for the Coney Island Polar Bears, at least a little bit of snow. And but next week, we're going to be hanging out with the Polar Bears once again, and we'll watch the Polar Bears swim. We'll hang out with Coney Island Jim. We'll see a Crazy Coney Island Kid and all of our other friends next Sunday right here on the Dutch Maz Family of Networks. Bagels and walks, right? Duck is all you see now, right? Yeah, me too. The duck, everyone, the duck. Thor, 30 Hudson yards. Who the hell's gonna call it 30 Hudson yards? That's what I want to know. Who the hell's gonna call it 30 Hudson yards? Hey, I got 30 Hudson yards. Is my wife going to be swimming? Maybe, Neil. Got to have to stay tuned for that. Absolutely, Diana. They could be British Gray. You never know. They could be. Can I zoom all the way in? That's all the way in. Let's see the people. Let's see the people. Coco. No, Coco. No, Coco, I've been live streaming for a very long time, Coco, so I've kind of like experienced it all. So, no, I'm not afraid at all. If anything, I feel a lot more safe whenever I have the camera deployed. It's when I have the camera off, weird things happen. So, like people may stare at me, kind of funny, or, I mean, 99% of the people are very nice when I meet them in person, when I meet viewers in real life. They're very, very nice. People are very, very generous sometimes. Way too many times people give me cash on the street, which is just insane. I really do appreciate it. So you guys, many of you guys bought me like lunch and stuff like that when you guys see me out and about here in the city. So that's much appreciated. But like 99% of the people are amazing. Then you got that 1% that makes it like work. So yeah. For the 3 people who figured out where I lived and waited outside for a whole afternoon, yeah, no, don't do that, folks. Yeah, I'm not going to be very hospitable or nice to you. Especially if you say you've been waiting out there for like 4 hours. Don't do that. It's nice now living in a gated community where I have not shown where I live, so it's very tough to get to me now. So You can say hi to me on the Coney Island Boardwalk, but you know, stalking is very bad. Yes, indeed. I know it's because I'm a nice person, Nipple. Yeah, I know I'm a nice person. Yeah, Trisha, it's a little scary, a little stalky. Yeah, you probably wouldn't recognize me without the camera. When I have the gimbal stuff, it's kind of crazy, so I kind of stick out like a sore thumb. Good to see you, Trisha. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Love the sketching storefronts. Yeah. YouTube doesn't pay enough for personal security. No, it does not, Curious Raven. But I'm not worried about that stuff. I'm not worried about that stuff at all. I know how to take care of myself. Yeah, home is like off limits. Like I never liked it because I've seen a lot of people like over the years do some crazy stuff on live stream, and yeah, home is like something where YouTubers in general, like home, like I could tell you where Casey Neistat lives. I wouldn't do that. I'll show you the block where he lives. I'll show you the rough area where he lives, but I'm not going to show you like, okay, here's his front door. I'm not going to do that. His office, Casey Neistat's office over on Broadway, is a well-publicized place. He's had actually many meetups there that we were at here on this YouTube channel. So that's kind of public knowledge where his office is at. But his home, I would never even show that, or anybody's home. Even if I don't like the live streamer or the broadcaster or the YouTuber, I will not be malicious and tell you where somebody lives. That's just not cool. Do they close the edge when it rains and snows? Trisha, kind of, Trisha, kind of. They have like a weird thing where like only part of the edge may be opened, and sometimes there's areas of the edge closed due to high winds. The last time me and my wife went to the edge here on the live stream, supposedly a section of the edge was closed, but by the time we got upstairs, it was open. So, and I recommend the edge, especially for a sunset. There you go, Coconut Telegraph. There you go, man. The building looks like a plane wing hit it. No, it's a duck. It's a duck. It's a duck. It's a duck. That's what it is. It's a duck, everyone. Can I show my office? We cannot see the Brooklyn Bridge from this perspective. Nice wallpaper shots here, JC. We're gonna get some good wallpaper shots. I'm just gonna keep on circling the rooftop here. Let's get some Empire State Building shots here. Let's get some Empire State Building shots. Let's see, do I gotta come around the other side here to get Empire State Building? I think I gotta come around the other side. Well, good to see you, Surfboard. Welcome to the show. Beautiful views. I have to agree. Let's go to the upper deck here. Let's go to the upper deck. This place has 2 decks. There is an upper deck here where I think I can sit down and like show you skyline views here. We could just talk. But so much potential with this place here. Absolutely. Sean, absolutely. Fantastic views from the duck. Never been here, Easy Rider? Yeah, this is one of the hidden gems of New York. The largest rooftop park, public rooftop park in the city. Yeah, 6:05 now, sunset in about 55 minutes. Let's see here, there's Empire. Let's stare at Empire and just, gotta get off my feet from time to time here, because I have been at it for 3 hours now. That's right, bagels and walks. That's right. Ooh, it's windy right here. Ooh, no wonder it's nice over there. I want to get out of the wind. Let me get out of the wind here. I'm going to use this right here. I'm going to use this little amphitheater here to block the wind for myself. Right about here should be good. Right? Yes. Very little wind right here. Coco, am I from New York? Born and raised in Brooklyn, Coco. Born and raised in Brooklyn. And yes, Brooklyn is a part of the 5 boroughs of New York City. Ooh, it's cold up here. The duck deck right over here. The duck deck, everyone. Got to rest my feet for a little. Thank you so much. Pretty crowded up there right now. And then we look at Empire. Empire right over here. There's our good old Empire State Building right there. It is cold up here. Hey, it is getting, the temperature must be dropping because I could now officially feel it now. It's legit getting cold out here now. Got to try to harvest my warm body temperature now because what neighborhood would I be willing to take us to my old neighborhood? Audrey, check out my replays. We're always in Bay Ridge. We're going to be in Bay Ridge in a couple of weeks. So that is my old neighborhood. And I still live in Bay Ridge. It got cold out here. Ooh, got cold out here. It got cold. If you're in the wind, it's cold, so. Empire State Building lights are standard signature white color tonight. There you go. Maybe because I'm in New York, you don't like new buildings designs because they make them look crooked. Yeah, no, the crooked buildings are kind of off-putting, Wolfgang Productions. The cantilevered buildings are a bit off-putting, but you know, it's the new style. It's the new style. You used to live in Fort Greene. Nice. So yeah, let's talk about the snow again. We have a few different models for the snow run. The last time I got my last weather forecast was this afternoon at around 11:30 in the morning, 12 noon. And there's 4 main maps that forecast approaching snowstorms. And 3 of the 4 models are forecasting anywhere between a trace to 5 inches of snow here in the 5 boroughs. Most of that occurring overnight into Tuesday morning. But there is one model in particular that's a little out of whack compared to else. 17 to 20 inches of snow in the 5 boroughs. Again, most of that happening early Tuesday morning going into Tuesday in the afternoon. And I'm going to go with the inch also, Jim, because it is just too warm. Maybe 2 inches, but I think, yeah, upstate New York, Oneonta's got to get it. Not Syracuse, Albany's got to get it. Ulster County, Orange County, Rockland County's got to get it. The Hudson Valley's got to get a lot of the precipitation. So yeah, Tuesday a.m. is going to be in the main part of the event, the meat and potatoes, if you will, of the event. Monday is going to be a crappy day. Monday is just going to be raining all day. So yeah, trust Jim because Jim is correct. So, but I think we're just going to go with some slush. Do I watch the Oscars? No, I do not. Wolfgang's grandson lives in central New York. Awesome. I think we're going to get rain, Sean. I think we're going to get rain. Metalhead Warriors tuning in from Middletown, New York. Yeah, that's where the snow is going to be. I have a feeling Middletown may get like maybe 6 to 10 inches for Middletown, I'm going to say. Monday's going to be a truck sim day, Cammie. Yes, it's going to be a truck sim day. And yep, Los Angeles gets earthquakes. Please no earthquakes for Los Angeles. Please no earthquakes for Los Angeles. Los Angeles does not need any earthquakes. I've been watching all those videos coming out of Turkey and Syria, and it's terrifying. Give myself nightmares watching that kind of stuff. As we stare at the skyline here at Pier 57, welcome on into the show, everyone. Yeah, Wolfgang, Easy Riders watching in Los Angeles. where they had a tornado in South Central LA, which was just insane. There's a video of a tornado going through South Central LA, and it's really funny because you can hear like the person videoing it, never seen a tornado before. And next thing you know, like the whole roof is coming off, and incredible video. Yeah, Southern New Jersey is going to be all rain event, JC. All rain event south of the city. Definitely south of 195. It's going to be all snow. All rain south of 195. All rain south of 195 in this great state of New Jersey. Good to see you, Charlotte. Good afternoon. Welcome on into the show. You remember the tornadoes from 2012? Yeah, yeah. I remember the Brooklyn tornado from 2007 that hit Bay Ridge. That was scary as hell. That was like at 4 in the morning. My phone all my alerts started going off. It was incredible. And I'll never forget that lightning I saw out my window. Had to drop your insurance due to earthquakes. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Will I ever go inside those crooked buildings? Probably not. Probably not. Too expensive for my taste. Too expensive for my taste. You remember that one, Metalhead? Yeah. Yeah, Nebul, yeah. Yeah. It's pretty bad. But I wouldn't go in those are apartment buildings, by the way, so a little bit too expensive for me to enter those crooked buildings. But you never know. I mean, if I was invited to go into the crooked buildings, I probably would go. Yeah, Albany's I have a feeling Albany may get up to 16 inches of snow, Robert. I think Albany may get 16 inches of snow. Surfboard, you were born and raised in Bay Ridge. Me too, me too. Great neighborhood to grow up in. One of the greatest neighborhoods in all of New York City. But they are kind of strange, yeah. They are kind of strange buildings. We'll be back in Bay Ridge in a couple of weeks. We're going to be hitting up the Bay Ridge St. Patrick's Day Parade at the end of the month. The last Sunday in March, we're going to have our parade in Bay Ridge. So stay tuned for that. Wolfgang's son wants to kidnap you to Central New York, and you say, no, no, no. Yeah. Central New York compared to New York is kind of, yeah. Anything upstate is kind of boring compared to what's going on here in the city. Rome, New York is actually it's quite beautiful up there, so not a bad place to get kidnapped to. Deploy the mucklucks. Yes, indeed, deploy the mucklucks. Boring. So, no need to name call. No need to name call. They're not boring. They're just like a different type of life, a different quality of life. You're a city person. Yeah, for a lot of people, they're city people. I mean, when I lived in Florida, that was torture for me living in Florida. I think the sky is lightening up. Let's get a view of the sunset. Is it 5:30 yet? I mean, is it 6:30 yet? Let me know if it's 6:30. Ooh, it's cold. Awesome, Metalhead. 6:15, okay. I saw the sky lightening up just now over here. So I was getting excited. 6:15, everyone. 6:15, it is getting cold by the minute. I am happy. I gotta deploy my gloves. I'm gonna have to deploy my gloves because it is cold. I'm starting to now see my breath. I was not able to see my breath at the beginning of the live stream. And right now, I could see my breath. Oh yeah, it's cold up here. City lover, yeah. Once you live in the city, you can't go back. I'm gonna have to get me a hot coffee on the way home. I don't think we're gonna get a sunset. I don't think we're gonna get a sunset. It is solid clouds going all the way to the horizon. That is not a good sign. If we saw clear sky at the horizon, it will light up all these clouds up here, and I'm not seeing that. Yeah, I gotta deploy the live stream glove, Neil. It's cold. Love, excited and new, let it flow. It comes back to you and love. I see wide, let it flow. It comes back to you, the love boat. Love boat. And the masses have all begun. All the sides of the journey for finding your true romance. And love. I do sound like the line from The Wiz. Lino, you actually got the inspiration behind that voice. There you go, Lino. Lino Vincent got the inspiration behind the voice. That's my lazy lounge singer voice, by the way. He don't even pronounce words. He just like mumbles them out. And the dog's tilting the head like, rrr? Let me explain. There you go. I only know how to speak in dog, not in cat. I do need to join the choir, right? Yeah. Got some serious fairy action happening here. With Water's soul right there in the middle. Anyway, I'm a dog person. I'm a dog person. All right. Bloody hell, it's getting cold out here. All right, guys. Wow. Oof. I know, don't bark in French. Le ouf, le ouf, le ouf, ze ouf, ze ouf. Whoa, whoa. Ooh, look at that plane coming in. Ooh, look at this. Ooh, look at this, guys. Look at that plane coming in. Whoa, looks like a UFO or something like that. Wow. That's the visual approach to, I believe, runway 31 at LaGuardia. They're going to come right up the Hudson River and then turn just north of Central Park to line up with LaGuardia. Wow. Your Pomeranian's pissed. I'm so sorry to hear that. Wow, that's cool. Wow, it's coming right at us here. That's pretty neat. Boss, zipline, zipline, zipline. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I do not think we're going to get a sunset. It is getting incredibly much more colder out here by the moment. So I am going to retreat and I'm going to get warm and get going home. I want to thank everyone who has hung out with me for the last 3.5 hours. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to the Dutch Moz family of networks here on YouTube and on Instagram, all same name at Dutch Moz. If you do subscribe to me here on YouTube, make sure you hit the notification bell because I never know when I'm going to go live next. But you're more than welcome for the walk. You're more than welcome for the talk. I hope you guys enjoyed today's adventure here in Manhattan, here in New York City. I'll be back on, I think tomorrow's going to be probably an indoor live stream. So stay tuned for the indoor live stream tomorrow. We'll probably do some truck simulator and we'll hang out and have some laughs and act like a fool, clean out the chat. Get all the morons out of the chat. And if you do become a member of Dutch Moz Plus, please enjoy all those custom emojis. And yeah, so thank you so much for hanging on out. And from Pier 57 here in Hudson River Park, just to the southern end of the High Line Park, 14th Street, this is Dutch Moz signing off. Have a fantastic New York day, whether you live here or not. I want you to hug your loved ones. Cherish the moments. Ramona, very good. I want you to hug your loved ones, cherish the moments. And good afternoon, good evening, and good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. Stay warm, guys. Stay dry. I'll see you guys soon, folks. Take care. Bye-bye.